Uh, okay, so for like the better part of hold on, let me see if Twitch is working today. It is okay. As we're saying, for the better part of my entire last night up to like 2 a.m. and for this entire fucking morning since I've been awake since 8 o'clock. It's currently free. I mean, not free. It's currently 11 right now. I have been doing this fuck ass quest line. And it's still not over. I would like to remind everyone real quick that actually you guys haven't seen this because I haven't shared it yet. But I explored this entire region as well as this. And it only took both those combined, mind you. Well, to be fair, one's a small island region, the other one's like an underwater area. I managed to do both of those within like 4 hours. 100% it, got every chest, got every achievement related to those areas. I even have a new fucking banner background, a new fucking picture for my account now. In 4 hours. I have been here for well over close to 8 hours now doing this fuck-ass questline off stream. Anyways, that's not important anymore. We're doing the fucking we're continuing the Fontaine questline. Fuck off, Sumer. I want you to know the entire reason I'm doing this questline is because apparently this is how you redeem what the sigils from this region. I don't. What are we? Where? Hold on. This is how you redeem the sigils. This is how you redeem the dungeon sigils by like unlocking the tree for this area. I have been doing this for so long, dude. I just want out. Look, before I head over to Fontaine, I'm going to deposit all my current stuff over here real quick, so I don't forget to do so later. I also did, off stream, I did a bit of grinding with Aether. I got him put some two new relics on him apparently people use a lot. I can't get the rest of the set though, because I need to beat the mastery rank that I'm stuck on. And then I've also upgraded Barba a bit more with some new artifacts. You haven't forgot artifacts, not relics. Offer all. Give me more stamina, you fuck ass statue. 240. I finally have max stamina. I'm gonna 100% Fontaine first. Out of all my regions. Why Fontaine first, you might be wondering? Because unlike all these areas are kind of meshed together slightly, Fontaine's kind of self-enclosed. So, like, this is actually reasonable for me to explore. So, like, won't take too long, hopefully. Oh, I got a bunch more of those. Anyways, Archon quest. Like the Fate Moonlight of yesteryear. There's a world quest there. Oh yeah, I did the Fontaine world quest that involves going under that island. I can't speak right now. Anyways, before we do any of that, it's gambling time. Let me redeem a few more views. Okay. And now, while I could continue to gamble for some buy, I kind of want the water guy from. I kind of want Nubia. I think that's you say. I don't know how people say his name. There's L's in there, but like apparently, according to my friend who looked it up, it's Nubia. Is how you pronounce it. But there's L's in there, so it really irks me. I don't know how you pronounce his name. We'll find out when we talk to him again. Gamble. Anything good? Skip. Don't care. Who the fuck? Who are you? Why do you have a flashlight? A young member of this. Who? Hold on. New problem has arose. Who the fuck? Member of the. Do you have a flashlight? Hey, you want some level up? Oh, you were from Nodcry. I can tell this immediately based off this. Also, I know I said this like last stream how like technology is my fantasy game, but I just went this fuck-ass robot. So, apparently Conry is a lot more advanced than I thought it was. Like I get like the whole Like the rune guards, like I thought were steam powered, but no, these motherfuckers are just these motherfuckers are just powered. I don't know what they're powered by, but they're powered. It had a fucking TV screen in it that I used to walk around with. Anyways, enough of this fuck-ass region and its fuck-ass questline. Jesus Christ, Sumeru, I've come to hate you so much. Anyways, on back to the main story. The better thing to do. We have like nothing over. I should really grab all these fucking teleports over here. It's saving me a lot of time. Anyways, the stream is not ending until I complete this quest line, so we might be here for 4 hours.
Wait again.
I've said this to my mother earlier that I'm doing this. Also, I know it's not Thursday, but I said for Tuesday I was gonna play this game, and I want to play this game because I like the quest line we're currently on. Furina has instantly become one of my favorite archons in this game, and I've talked to her like all of twice. Dog, my fucking PFP on Xbox and on Discord right now is her. I would change my YouTube PFP, but I've grown attached to the guy, the lad, him. Who should I upgrade out of the characters I do have right now? I have 2 other legendary characters, well, 5-star characters.
I came here several times with my father when I was little, but stopped eating here as often after growing up. I hope the food here will be to your taste.
Oh, don't worry.
We will literally eat anything. Well, Paimon will.
In a while. Paimon's getting
We were at
excited
hotels
already.
once?
In that case, I'll go order for us first. Please wait here a moment.
This is where this quest starts getting sad.
Ooh,
Oh my! Whoever's in charge of modeling the food, can you please fucking stop? You're making me hungry.
Why, of course. Go ahead, try whatever you like. If the food's good, I'll make a group reservation for the rest of Spina di Rosula next time.
And if it's not?
Oh?
Well, then I'll still bring everyone. Albeit with only 1 dish per table.
You, sure have your own way of doing things. Oh, we called this a farewell meal, but we could also treat it like a victory feast, right? We did just win that case after all.
Oh yeah, off stream I won the case. We found out, so the girl that got snatched, I'll explain this later when we have some downtime. It's a night worth celebrating.
Oh,
yeah, I'm not gonna say I'm not saying it was an honor
In that case,
or whatever to like
boss,
work with you.
we'll
I don't care about you.
2 dishes.
I'm here looking for my fucking sister.
That you had to order even more food.
Paimon, you'll still fucking eat it. I mean, I will as well. Have you seen this food?
Do you think that the mastermind behind the serial disappearances will get caught soon now that this has all happened?
It's like a ring of people or whatever.
We've certainly
that's
taken a
kidnapping
big step
woman.
forward, but I feel that's about it. We know that there's an organization that means to dissolve these young women, but we still don't know what they are really after.
If it hadn't happened right in front of us,
I should probably explain now what they're
what
talking
that a person
about.
could be dissolved like that.
Okay, so I'm gonna explain right now what you guys missed off stream for those of you who do not know, and for those of you who do know, this is probably be a very bad explanation. Anyways, so apparently how they've been kidnapping women by like out of like thin air and stuff like that is that apparently they've been using this primordial water that Fontanians, if like have poured on them, will just turn to a puddle of water on the ground. So we've just been taking that like basically fucking off essentially. Problem happened during the event. What originally was supposed to happen was the person who was selected, the machine was rigged to select that seat, by the way. The girl there was not Fontanian of origin, but everyone else thought she was because she stole a ticket for that area. She's from Mondstadt, actually. Inside the booth, as she was being transported underneath the stage, because that's how like that magic trick works. You like there's a trap door under both boxes, and one's transported underneath. Anyways, what ended up happening was a balloon in that booth had that water in it, was forcibly popped so that it would like dissolve the girl, so she would disappear. And then what ended up happening was, well, hold on, fuck, just lost my train of thought. She didn't dissolve, got out of the box as it was being transported underneath. Cal, I think his name was the assistant who died, was one of the people who was helping kidnap. and went down to try and like stop her from escaping because he thought, oh, it takes time for people to dissolve, and then got knocked out, thrown in the box, and then got fucking crushed. And then Looney got blamed for all of it, but you know what? He had to fucking come in, that fucking Fatui bastard. Oh yeah, he's Fatui, by the way, in case you didn't know. Well, he's not part of... He technically is Fatui, but he's not really fully associated, though. He's still fucking a Fatui, so in my book, he's bad.
Right?
Anyways,
Yet it was
onwards.
because this was such a preposterous notion that the investigation could never really move forward before.
Ugh. If only that guy could have finished speaking. We were so close to hearing who was behind it.
But yeah, another guy got dissolved because he was also working with Cal.
In such investigations, even the smallest step can seem like a yawning chasm if the trail of clues is cut off.
Please don't ever mention the word chasm again. I still have flashbacks to that fucking hole in the ground.
I don't have high hopes for any follow-up that the authorities might conduct. It's not that I don't have faith in their ability. It's just that a different perspective is required in some matters. It's easy to guard against and deceive a single narrow perspective. A shift in thinking is required at such times in order to produce a breakthrough, which is exactly why the Spina di Rosula exists. Those highfalutin folk are not all-knowing.
But
what
to
folk? To seep into the cracks where filth falls through, where their watch fails them. That's the kind of problems we solve.
When do we meet the Fatui of this region? I mean, the Harbinger of this region, because we've been introduced to all of them. So, well, we found Child here.
Well,
is the doctor going to be here?
This was supposed to be a farewell meal, so I doubt you have further interest in this business, right? Let's talk about something else.
His name's Dorito now. Fuck it. Doctor from Samara. Is Dorito here? We got rid of the Balladeer. He's dead. Signora's fucking dead as well. Well, actually, Balladeer's not dead. Apparently, he's unconscious. But Signora's dead. Child is, I still think, working with the Harbingers, but he's like the only one we're kind of on like good friendships with. Doctor's fucked off somewhere. I assume. I do know this. He is a boss fight later in the game, and by goddamn, I am terrified for that. But then we come to. Yeah, Balladeers. I've only been introduced to 4 of the Fatui Harbingers now that I think about it. There's 11 of them, I think, right? We only been introduced to 4 of them. And two of them are out of commission. One's dead. The other one's knocked out in our capture. One of them doesn't really want to. One of them, I think, wants to fight us still, but more like in a friendly way. I think that's Child. And the other one seems to be enamored with us to a high degree. So like, the Fatui aren't looking too good right now. At least the Harbingers aren't. They're missing 2 of their members. A third member doesn't really want to go after me anymore, and the other guy just seems kind of infatuated with me in a certain way. So hopefully the other, hold on, I gotta do math in my head. The other 7 can lock the fuck in and kick my ass. Who knows? Maybe the fucker's gonna kick my ass here soon. Yeah, we wanted to activate Hydra because for some inspiration.
We didn't have a chance to speak to her after the trial ended. It didn't really seem like the right time or place to do it anyway.
I see. So,
hey, everyone here has blue on them. I have blue on me.
Which has been foiled so far, was to have a chat with the Hydro Archon.
Yeah, well, this is like the easiest one, straightforward. You like approached us when we were first stepped here.
You'll be waiting for quite a while, considering that you missed your chance today.
What?
We've heard that she's super popular here in Fontaine, and that it'll be tough getting any of her time.
You know, go on her. She has the support of her people and isn't like being locked away in jail or faking her death or
perhaps even
fucking off in general. Venti.
Let's say questionable.
I don't care if your whole thing's about like freedom and like city of freedom. You don't rule over your city, but fuck you. Help, goddammit.
Full of sketchy ideas. Well, what did you have in mind?
Well, one way would be to infiltrate a performance troupe at the Opera House, only to abandon your act at the play's climax and ask to speak to her after the performance. I'm sure Lady Furina would be eager to see the ending, and would agree in order to finish watching the play. Don't you think?
I don't really feel like entry to play.
Could you suggest something a little more practical?
Yeah.
This plan seems pretty hard to pull off. We'd
I'm
have
with
to go learn
Paimon
how to
here. I
act,
really
and
don't want to
acting's
fucking
really
act my ass
hard.
up again.
All right.
I'm
here's
already in
another.
character 90% of the
Find
time
a
when
way
I
to
quit to
conceal
the bit.
yourselves
Aether needs a
under
break,
her
man.
bed. Then wake her
Fontaine's
up in the dead of night
Fontaine's
and
my
demand
vacation
answers.
region, okay?
Don't let her go back to sleep
When I go to
until she
Natalie, I'll be
answers
back to
all
my
your
murderous ways. But
questions.
Fontaine,
I can personally testify that this
I'm mellowing
one
out
works.
now. I'm mellowing out.
When I'm sleepy, I'll do anything as long as I can finally get some sleep.
That might work, but that's not really the problem. The problem is we don't want to get
Yeah, we're trying to.
ourselves arrested.
We're the nation of justice.
Valid
We're
point.
trying
I overlooked that part.
to
I
not
was
break
just
the
thinking
law.
about leveraging a person's desire for sleep.
How can you overlook something like that? Yeah, I'm no longer the same traveler from Sumeru. I'm a changed man. I'm not murderous. I'm still friendly murderous, but like I'm slightly less murderous. I'm within the law of murder now. Okay, I'm no longer outside the law of murder. I'm within it now.
All right,
My murder's directed
all right,
towards
no
people
more
who are breaking
joking
the law
around.
now. So I guess nothing's really fucking changed now that I think about it.
good.
Never mind. Continue onwards.
Oh, I don't know. Cut the line when she's on a break. You did defeat her in court, clearing citizens of hers from false accusations. False accusations she had nearly upheld personally. I imagine that she feels quite ashamed about the whole
Hey,
thing.
we can approach her about that.
You mean
Like, hey,
that if
your
we
public
catch
image got
her
a bit
while
damaged
she's on
there.
a break, she might be too embarrassed to refuse? Oh, that does make some sense.
I mean,
Why
it's
don't we
worth
give
a
it a
try.
after this meal? You know, strike while the iron is hot and all.
Huh?
Please,
Come on,
please stop.
did you drink my
What if
Fanta?
I just heard her say the strike on the irons?
Was
Huh?
this your
What the fuck is Fanta?
Sorry about that. Paimon wasn't
What do
really
you mean that's
paying
your drink?
attention, and
It's-
the cup was right next to Paimon. Would you
Yeah.
like to order another?
No, it's fine.
Is Aether
We're
just
just about
tiny or
done
the
here.
chair big? I assume the chair's big. Aether's like, I'm gonna be real with you, dude. I think
Honestly, Paimon wouldn't recommend Fanta anyway.
Aether is
It
pretty
tastes kinda
fucking
salty
short
and
compared to most
icky.
people around him. But the thing is, he makes it up by being a murderer. And also somehow staying his own against God several times, actually, now that I think about it. There's a lot of power behind that fucking... Look at that man. Look at those eyes. Tell me there's a single thought going on inside those. I know Paimon has, like, no thought inside her head, but, like, Aether, he's not thinking about anything. Yeah, I have to
that so?
agree. I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to step on you.
Well,
I'm walking around my
In
room.
that case, we'll have to blacklist the Fanta here then. If we're all
Huh?
finished eating, then I'll go pay.
Yeah, we're stuffed. Thanks for the treat, Navia.
Aether do we know Aether's actual canonical height? I know in Xenoblade Zero they give you like the height of each character and shit like that.
So full.
Hold on, my cat wants to
I
come
can
here. Baby,
barely
psst, psst,
float
psst.
anymore.
Hey. Stop climbing my door. Try walking, you know.
Nah, that would be so normal. You know, like you.
I'm killing you.
Okay. As for expenses this month, we're left with...
Tony, I'll look up Aether's height. Well, let's see if there's a height for Aether so you don't have to look up
Navia,
Genshin Impact
what
at
are
all.
you doing over there?
Oh, nothing. It was just a meal, you know? Nothing the Spina di Rosula can't cover.
He's generally estimated to be around 5'4" to 5'5". Okay, so he's actually like around average. What's the average height of a dude in real life? I don't fucking know. He might be shorter than the average dude. I don't know. I think this is pretty tough for her.
Let's get ready to try to meet the Hydro Archon again. Bye, Navia!
2 Coke
So
cans
this is goodbye,
time.
huh?
What Coke cans
Well,
you guys have in
if you do
fucking
encounter
Germany?
any other
Jesus
trouble
Christ.
in Fontaine, you're always welcome to contact the Spina di Rosula. I'll give your requests the highest priority.
No.
In any case, I wish you smooth sailing. I'll see you again, partner.
No. We won't. Oh, we finally, well, officially we started the Archon quest. How far into the stream? Oh, making food for, okay, we're 20 minutes into the stream. This bodes well. I'll teleport. I don't feel like walking. Let's go back over to Aether. Actually, question for my more knowledgeable for my character. Question for my more knowledgeable. Actually, I can pull up party stuff, but that'll show more of my characters off. Question for my more knowledgeable Genshin viewers. Who here's good? Because I'm not living up Skirk or how you say her name until I make it to their region. Because unfortunately for me, I'm a fickle bastard and like sticking to the flow of things. So that leaves me with like her and her. So like, are these two worth leveling up? Are they good at all, or should I just fucking hold out? Or is anyone else of these four stars good? I have no idea, but I do know that who is staying in my team is this man. You're not getting him to take. You are not making me take him off my team. Not happening. That's what I would ask. Oh, yeah, tell me in the comments or whatever. Or I guess if you're watching stream, yell at me on stream, telling me, "Hey, pig, you fucking dipshit. This character's actually really good, even though they're 4-star. You should be using them, you fucking idiot."
There aren't many people
Are we able to get jumped here?
anymore. Looks like that boat we took to Araneas might have been the last one.
So we're stranded.
Looks like we're back here again. Huh?
The fountain's speaking to me again.
Traveler? Are you hearing voices again?
Yep.
That's
I like how he looks so fucking like
Are you sure we
done
don't
with
wanna
it,
come
dude.
back
I'm
in the
fucking
morning?
tired of hearing voices.
Vache? Vache.
What do you mean you saw a cokehead eat a child once?
Why are you still walking towards it? There might be something
You know,
laughing in the water.
I'm at the fucking blackout, dude. Paimon, get ready to pull me out the fountain.
Paimon can kind of hear a voice. It's calling for Vache, right?
There's an R in that word. And where's the R?
Come on, wake up!
Flashback? Hey, I beat the shit out of you a while ago. Where's
Vache,
this?
Are you my dear Vache?
No.
No, wait. You seem to be someone else. Do you know Vache?
I'm afraid. I'm afraid not.
Wait. Who am I?
Well, your name's Oceanoid.
I'm very sorry.
Oceanoid?
I do not know.
Oceanoid. If I had to hear
memories
Paimon speak
feel
for
like
this
they have
long,
been
I
washed
think
away
your voices
by
too, not gonna lie.
So many fragments dissolved amidst the tide.
That's
Never
fucking crazy,
be
dude.
recovered.
So, but I would put Paimon like a
much have I
football.
lost?
Imagine having
How
like a
many
floating
things
little
that I once
companion
held
following
dear
you
while
around.
on land have I since forgotten?
You were once human? I like how I look so surprised. Aether, I don't know why you're surprised by like people being previously human. We fight fucking hilly churls. Those guys are humans. I'm pretty sure a lot of the abyss abominations we've been fighting are humans. Any Conria thing that we've come across are also human, mind you. I don't know why you're so surprised that, oh my god, it was once human. We are talking to gods take on human form, and we talk to fucking dragons. Yeah, no, Navia is a dragon, that's right. Navia is this region's dragon. We've fucking talked to dragons who have human forms. I don't know why you're so surprised by this. Who's Ocean Wheat? Okay.
Yes, that is what I was once. But now, I am.
You're taking too long to speak. I'm skipping your dialogue.
I don't know how I came to be like this either.
Light blue water.
I only
Could that have
vaguely
been?
remember being covered in light blue water. I also remember no matter where I went, Vache would go with me. But now, we can.
No, you need me to find him.
Our reunion no longer has any meaning. The thought of me gives him no succor.
Do
So
they
let
have
it
any
lie
connection to
forgotten
it?
beneath the
I'm gonna
water.
fucking kill you. I'm gonna if you call it a fucking dental gnome again, I'm killing
Tell him
you.
not to look for me. Tell him to move on.
I'll
That
buy a
is the
ticket
only
to
thing
Germany.
I still
Go to
remember.
search house to house to house until I find you, and then you open that door, I'm executing you. I don't know what you look like though, so there might be a lot of dead Germans before I find you.
Perhaps that is so. As I was submerged in
Good
the
look at
waters,
that. What's the population of Germany? Like
losing
a
consciousness,
couple hundred million.
I saw Vache above the
I don't know.
surface. His eyes were filled with such sorrow. Such
I don't look up countries' populations at all.
If only I could
I think
have
the U.S. is like
comforted
400 million right now. I don't fucking know
told
though.
him that I did not suffer. Indeed, I had felt a great warmth. Is that what you call it? It was a state.
You're taking far too long to fucking speak, weird previous human creature.
And only I think I hear your companion. It's time for you to go.
All right, I wonder how much time has passed in
Farewell,
reality.
then. I am
Am I just like face first in the fucking?
Remember,
Am I just face
if
first
you
down
see
the fountain
Vache,
right now? 80
tell him not to
million.
seek me out
Shit,
any
man, I didn't
longer.
fucking. Damn. You guys will like know each other in like 2 weeks.
Come on, hurry! Navia's outnumbered!
Wait, what the fuck happened while I was sleeping? I was asleep for like 30 seconds. What has happened? Why are we being attacked by steampunk robots? Why has that one got some style? Why do they have guns?
Look out!
I was asleep for 30 seconds, dude.
Dear God, it's a whole army of Gardamex.
Why are we being? Who the fuck?
Clorand?
Are you with us? Oh, you are with us. Don't.
Quick, now's our chance!
The fucking Darth Vader hallway scene fucking right there. Oh, the music's fucking bumping. God, Fontaine's music's so good, dude. Uh-oh. Automaton's breached my game. Thank you, Tony. Even while in a game, I can't escape the bot front. It calls to me like the fucking Green Goblin mask. Hey, so what the fuck happened when I was passed out? I literally woke up, I was being shot at, dude.
Thank you for lending us your sword there, Clorand. But before I do so, could you explain how you managed to show up here?
I followed you. It seemed to me that danger has followed you
Aren't
more
you, like-
closely as of late.
I believe that following someone
don't
without
know.
their knowledge
Stalking?
is actually called stalking, is it not?
Yeah.
Mr.
I'm
Callus's
fucking out of
last
it,
wish
dude, back
was for
there.
me
I'm
to
still,
ensure
my
your
head's hurts.
safety, and
I was
will
face
not
down in that
betray
puddle for a
his
bit too
trust.
long.
He would do the same, were he alive today.
Do not speak of my father.
Sorry, demoiselle. I was not strong enough.
Thank you for your
I
aid,
would have
Mr.
sold my
Grant,
entire
but
army,
do
dude, by
keep an
myself.
eye
I don't
out
need
for
any
your
help.
manner of speech. I believe we all wish to avoid unnecessary emotional harm.
Sorry, I did not consider your feelings.
Whatever. What else do you know? How did you come to the conclusion that I'd be in grave danger?
I doubt I know much more than you.
Are we
But I
gonna
believe
like
that the
address
mastermind
the
behind the
me
serial
in this situation?
disappearances
I'm currently
is
not
very
doing well
powerful.
mentally.
Your performance
Physically, I
tonight
think I'm
will
fine.
almost certainly attract their
I think I'm
attention.
immortal.
I'm sure they've known about me.
I know
To
I'm
be
a few
honest,
thousand
I'm
years
shocked
old. I
it's
know
taken
that.
them this long
I'm
to
older
act
than
against
Connery.
me.
I'm older than I think most of that civilization.
What about these Gardamex? I thought only those associated with a Maison Gardiennage could control them.
None of these
The
mecha have
what?
serial numbers. I was sure to check a moment ago. They are not the ones used by the authorities to enforce the law. I can only conclude
lovely.
that some powerful or wealthy party must have obtained them via
Oh, no.
illegal means,
My cat
deploying them as
Pookie's
a
in my room
private
now.
force of sorts.
Creature, I swear to God, if you
Your
start
point
biting
being
my
that they're
ankle, I'm
out
gonna
of speak
punt
and
you so hard.
Divasuma's League, then?
I'm sorry, I will
Yes.
never hurt you.
Be
You're
careful,
too precious, but you
and
hurt
do
me,
not
and that's not
act
nice.
rashly.
I will continue investigating no matter what. We will bring the truth to light. That's my father's true last wish.
I don't want to bring the truth to light. I want to do my
Regardless.
own thing.
Thank you for your help today, Clorand. But if you get any ideas, tell me first. I don't much appreciate being followed.
My head still
I do
hurts,
not
dude.
think that they'll strike again anytime soon.
What's that fuck
So I
ass
shall
flying
stop
island in the
following you.
background?
Good day, all.
Right. I suppose that's the best news we've gotten today.
Demoiselle, I believe that Miss Clorand was being sincere with you. If we tried, we could attempt to thaw relations a little.
I know, she's...
Hey. What just happened?
Goodness! Paimon thought we were done for!
No, we were. Mine wasn't in
Those
complete order.
came out of nowhere while you were unconscious, and Nadia and her gang saved us! Oh, and there was that champion duelist named Clorand who came out to save us too! We got lucky there. Paimon probably couldn't have fought them off otherwise.
Oh, so you're fighting now. Let's start insulting Paimon gamers.
Oh, come now. Forget all that polite talk. That wasn't really a farewell meal we had back there. Not for me, anyway. In truth, I hope that every meal we have together shall be a
I'm
victory
not spending no more
feast.
time in Fontaine, but I will,
As
I will
such,
buy a house
we're
in
still
Fontaine. I'll tell you
partners.
that. I'll buy
There's
a house
no
here.
need to thank me.
It will
What's the
50
rate
years
of
for
like
me to match
what's
Demoiselle's
the housing market
magnanimity.
like in Fontaine?
If it were me, I would have joined
There's
the
Klein at my
Spina
door
de
right now.
Rosula on account of her
Another
goodwill
beast one
long
soon.
ago.
Alright, you
Senile
two.
gang.
That's enough.
What?
Actually, Navia, how did you know that we were in danger?
Wretched
You sure
beast
did
one's in
show
my
up in the
room.
nick of time.
Well, to be honest,
Go back.
you're the one who
I'm,
tipped us
I'm walking
off,
around my
Paimon.
my room while I'm like
Really?
well like cutscenes are happening or like shit like that.
Cool. Paimon
Hey,
is the more
stop
amazing
fighting, you
person.
fucking
Yes,
assholes!
all
That
thanks to you
you two are
grabbing
in
my
my
tape by
room. This is
mistake.
my domain.
How
What's
did
happening?
that help?
After we parted ways, I was on the way back to one of our bases when I suddenly thought of what you said. That the Fanta tasted kind of salty and icky.
Was I poisoned?
Fanta only comes in sweet flavors. So how could it have tasted salty? The color of the drink, if I recall, had also been a bit off.
So the Fanta had been spiked with water from the primordial sea?
Yes. So if you hadn't drunk that cup for me,
Spina de Rosula is preparing the grandest of awards for you as we speak for saving
We were
the boss.
poisoned. Who poisoned us?
Really?
Was it the Harbinger? There's a joke to be made about that. What's a joke to be made about that? What joke? I forgot why I said it already. Or gee, Paimon, neither of us are from Fontaine.
I sent people to Hotel de Boer to investigate. But whoever did this left no trace at all. That's when I figured out that you might be in danger.
That's so funny, just
and
a
hurried here as
single
quickly
word.
as I could.
What?
I don't even know if I
Why
said
did
that,
you
dude.
ask us too? All we did was defend
Or did someone in the game say that? I don't fucking know.
Ugh, now we're caught up in this mess too, aren't we?
Well, you did foil a plan that they were probably pretty proud of, and almost got their name in the process. Speaking of which, did anything strange happen when you drank the primordial seawater?
I talked to a
Well,
weird
it can't
spirit.
be a coincidence that the traveler fainted just now. He said that he heard that voice calling for Vache again. Oh,
You know that
and
you know the
this
name of the
time Paimon heard it too, but it was real faint. Does this situation have to do with the primordial seawater then?
Listen, I'm very sensitive to all elements. That's why I'm able to absorb them into my body easily.
Does that mean the primordial seawater raises someone's sensitivity to hydro when it's used on people who are not from Fontaine?
I
That
don't
doesn't
know.
sound like too much of a bad thing, to be honest.
I was getting some new
New
intel.
Intel? While you were out cold?
I was talking first off to a
Well,
water
let's hear
spirit.
it, shall we? Oh,
What? Don't.
Vache. That name doesn't ring a bell. I suppose he hasn't stepped forward as a witness in court lately. Since he saw that young woman dissolve, he was at least at the crime scene. But he never gave testimony or any information regarding people dissolving in the primordial seawater. Could he have
If
been
he's still alive.
threatened?
We don't know when this happened.
Yes, thank you. This is very important information indeed. We will continue to investigate.
All right,
Oh,
partner.
You mean you'll help us investigate?
Well,
No,
you
not
did
really,
say
but I'm
that
forced
our
into
farewell
this.
meal didn't really count. That means we're still partners, right? And besides,
Why
we're
are
in this
people
now whether
beating
we
us
like
off?
it or
I don't
not.
fucking know,
We're not gonna
dude.
let those people who targeted us get off the hook so easily, are you, traveler?
That's a really their biggest mistake.
Demoiselle, do try not to look quite so pleased. You are the face of Spina di Rosula, after all.
You talk too much. Well, in that case, let's head back to one of our bases, shall we? I'll arrange accommodations for you. We also have some plans to go over, and hopefully we can deepen our bonds as partners. But we'll take that one step at a time, I guess.
Don't worry, you two. With us around, our base is definitely secure.
I don't believe you. You talk too much, says Ms. Yap. Yeah, thank you, Tony. Where are we going? Alright, we're back to the city. Oh, well, that didn't go anywhere where I wanted to. There's a sewer system here?
It's right up ahead, but let's make sure
Listen to
we
a guy
won't
who
follow
let
it
a
first.
poison
I've been
ambush.
keeping watch, Demoiselle. I haven't spotted anyone suspicious thus far.
Very good. But let's not let our guard down for now.
I shall find rooms for our respected guests.
Thank you, Malus. Now, let's continue, traveler.
You would say pig 5. It's not too hard. It's only like... How many letters are in traveler? I don't fucking know. I'm stupid. Ah! The pipes call to me. We work to earn the... Okay, we're just actually going... Why are we in the sewer system? Why are you in the sewer system? Why are there children in the sewer system?
Running late
Why
again.
are all of you in the sewer? Is this the slums of the city? Grab that motherfucker. Did we find this? Are we sure this is a good location to be? This looks like the slums of the city. Oh, hey. Ooh. That music actually sounds really nice. Legal advisor in the fucking... So yeah, I'll sure trust your law degree.
So, this is your base? It's not quite what Paimon imagined.
Your accommodations have been arranged. Under the present circumstances, I can confidently say it's the best we have.
Oh, so much for
Our
expectations.
funds have been a little tight lately. After
Just
all,
rob a bank.
We don't allow illegal or
Go
unethical
find a stack
profiteering.
of rocks and
In
get
fact,
$10,000
our
for
funds
free.
often come from citizenry who support us.
Oh.
Seems like it's tough times for everyone. But if you have the support of the people, that does sound like it's worth it.
Not in my
To be honest,
case. I want
our
money.
financial situation was a lot better
There's
back when
not
my
a quarter
father
of my
was in
soul I would
charge
turn
a
over
few years
for $1
ago.
trillion.
I'm afraid I'm not quite his equal.
Morals? What's that,
father.
dude? I can fucking
He
pay
was
my
the
way to
previous boss of
morality.
Spina di Rosula, right? How did he...
Demoiselle, if you'll allow me
Actually, no,
to
there's a
explain.
few quarters of my soul I would not turn over. There's a few
I'll
quarters.
explain it myself. I suppose I couldn't run from this
There's a
topic
few
forever.
quarters, but there's like
And
very,
as
very
partners,
bad
this is
things that,
something
that
I
would
hope they
that,
can
that I would
understand.
not do for $1
My
trillion.
father's name is Callus.
However, I would consider it
Yes,
because it is $1
the
trillion.
same one they
That's
call
like
Callus the
passion. That's like
unfaithful in the streets.
fucking
3 years ago,
like
he was
wealth
accused
of like
murdering
the
his own
ancestors
friend.
essentially is what that is.
But
That's
he chose a
beyond
duel
generational
to
welfare
defend his
there.
honor instead of standing trial.
That's
died
saying that my
in a duelist's
not only
ring.
me up, but my family up for like literal fucking thousands of years.
But I do not believe my father was a murderer. I'm sure he was set up. At the time, I
What?
believed that if he only stood trial and was duly investigated, something amiss would crop up and prove his innocence. But strangely, he not only requested the duel himself, but rumor has it that even after being seriously injured, to the point where he could be deemed as having lost the duel, he refused to surrender, determined to die in the arena. 3 years later, I still don't understand why he did that. How could he protect his honor if he's dead? If anything, he gave up his chance to defend himself. The
You're right
closest
on.
piece of info I have is that my father had been investigating the serial disappearances case at the time of his death.
Ah, so that's why you're so determined to get to the bottom of that case.
That's
How long
right.
have these disappearances been happening
also
for?
tried to investigate the murder my
Has
father
it
was
been like
implicated in.
years? Like
But
20-ish
I
years?
haven't
Or
found
has
a
this only been
single
happening
new
for like
clue
a
in
couple
my
of
countless
years?
reviews of the investigation records. However, I believe that if the murder case is related to those behind the disappearances, they must know something. I must know what really happened. Was my father coerced? Framed? Even if he really did kill his friend, I must get to the truth. If only he'd been more open with me when he was still alive. He even hid the fact that my mother died due to complications when giving birth to me. And now, here
I don't think
am
that information needs to be
investigating
dropped
his
upon
death.
us. I don't really care for your
really are a
family.
handful, aren't you, Papa?
Like, sorry for your loss and all that, but like, I do not care.
Demoiselle, please, if there is anything I can do, anything at all.
I also will never believe that Master Callus murdered anyone. There are none whom I respect more than the two of you, Demoiselle. Master Callus did so much good in life, yet all it took was one murder case for him to be dubbed Callus the Unfaithful. Even our supporters decreased greatly due to that incident, hence our strained finances at present.
Wait, if Callus was such a good man, wouldn't people at least be a little suspicious when he was accused?
No. Perhaps people just revel in that kind of drama. It's not something exclusive to people from Fontaine, really. Everyone's like that. People love watching the evil turn over a new leaf, but they also enjoy watching good people fall into an abyss from one slip-up just as much.
And yeah, it's a great fucking storyline when it happens.
Never mind.
Hero villain's always a
Callus was
fucking
really
great thing.
falsely accused. We have to find the truth. He didn't deserve to have that happen to him.
There is one other thing. Master Callus's opponent in the duel was Ms. Clorand.
Oh,
Ah.
her? Well, then, isn't that as good as saying that she was the one who killed him?
I don't know, man. It was a little strange between these two.
Yeah, that's not the sort of thing that you can just let go and move on from.
I thought,
Miss
like,
Clorand has
my brain
always
went to, like,
placed great
possible
emphasis
previous
on the
lovers or whatever,
honorable
but no,
nature
apparently,
of the duel.
murdering my,
If her opponent doesn't yield,
killing my dad in a duel is
she will not
potentially a
stop
way to, like,
either.
act that
She
weird
knew
around
Master
each other.
Callus beforehand and greatly respected him, but seeing how he was resolute in the arena, there was only ever one choice she could have made.
It's not that I don't understand her at all, but I just can't deal with this yet.
Don't worry, Navia. Paimon knows how you feel.
Why are my eyes so fucking big?
To do that.
Afterward, Ms. Clorand
It's a
told
good
us
chunk of my
that
skull
at
that's
the
sticking up
start
there.
of the duel, Master Callus requested that she ensure Demoiselle Navia's safety. Yes, that is our understanding as well.
Oh, Papa. What madness drove
Okay,
you to
enough of
ask
your
the
family.
person who
More about,
killed
like,
you
what
to take
room
care
you
of
got me for my
All
accommodations.
right. Anyway, that's the information I wanted to share with you. Even.
No, it's alright.
Thanks. You two should go and rest. This was quite a day after all.
Yeah. Paimon's feet.
The fuck you do? You didn't do anything!
Relax and get some sleep. We
I
will
got
ensure you
poisoned
rest
earlier, passed out, talked to a weird water spirit, had to get myself off the ground while I was getting shot at. Also not to mention, I was like, for like the past few hours, I've been fucking in Sumeru, dealing with mushrooms.
Ah, Paimon slept so well. This place feels almost too safe. Huh?
Now we're gonna get jumped here.
Navia? Where did the other two go?
I
Gail.
sent them back to Poisson. It's Spina de Rosula's place of origin, and where we have our headquarters. There's not much for them to do here at the moment.
You guys are French. I
It's a
don't like
feeling
how
that you're just trying
everyone
to
in
get them off your
Fontaine's
back.
slightly French. Only downside of this region.
Never mind that. When did you get back? Were you waiting here the whole time?
No, I just returned after going out for a while. I did some investigating yesterday regarding the name Vacher.
Wait, so you didn't sleep at all?
How could I after having such critical new evidence appear?
Guess Paimon wasn't speaking for everyone just now, huh?
I'm gonna go grab a bandage real quick.
Unfortunately, this
I have
name
like a little
seems to have
tab
been
of
wiped
skin
from
on my thumb that's
existence.
pissing me off.
It doesn't seem to have a match anywhere. I suspect that those behind this have already taken steps to hinder an investigation from this angle. But that does prove that this Vache person is a key witness in the incident.
Does that mean we're too late, though?
No. There is one ray of hope. One place in Fontaine that they would find almost impossible to threaten, no matter how much they wanted to. And that is the archives kept by Chief Justice Neuvillette. A place where detailed files on all the cases in recent years are kept. If the Oceanette you met is one of the young women who went missing recently, we should be able to find some related information there.
So Neuvillette maintains an
You mean
archive of case files?
Neuvillette. Okay,
Guess
it's
that's
pronounced
the hard work of
Neuvillette.
Chief Justice for you.
Novia, how do you pronounce it? There's two different pronunciations I know now.
Aren't you coming along?
Neuvillette, Novia,
tired?
Neuvillette. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna say however fuck I want.
No, it's nothing. Let's go see the Honorable Chief Justice.
Oh, we can do it. Oh, hey, that's the first quest done. Only a few more to go. I'm just gonna teleport out of here.
The palais is right up ahead. Come on.
The French don't respect its. If it's Frenchman, don't respect its pronunciation. You're right. Novia, it is then. Fuck the French. Only good thing the French gave us was, I don't know, memes. we gotta laugh at them now. Novia, you here? We need to talk to you. Or I guess talk to the archives. Is he just over there?
Halt! Please
We walk-
state your business here. The Chief Justice is presently occupied with official matters.
Oh, where?
This place does look pretty heavily guarded. Guess that proves that Neuvillette's files are really secure.
There's no R!
Hey,
What?
don't you recognize
you said
us?
it with an R. There's no R in that name. There's no R in it at
Who
all.
are you? Just to be clear, I don't care who you are or who you might be related to. Our rules make no exceptions.
We're talking a lot of
See?
shit for someone in
They've
a
got
puntable
great
range.
discipline, too.
Yep. Paimon can tell.
Why do they look so happy?
Here just to crack jokes, I can point you towards the exit. Unlike some, we're busy. So please leave if you don't have a reason
What
to
are
be here.
you? I don't even know what fucking animal you
no,
are.
no.
Supposed to be.
What I meant to say is, shouldn't you remember us from a few days ago?
Oh, yes, I remember. I read about it in the Steambird. You must be Linny's attorneys.
Yeah, we're here to catch
It's
up on
all
some
coming
more
back
law.
to me now.
We're here today to report and archive some information on a follow-up case.
Huh. Is that even a thing?
I don't fucking know. I'm not part of the law.
Of course. Don't worry. We're here on official business. You can trust us.
Well, now they're not gonna trust
All
us.
right,
You-
then, I'll let you through. The Chief Justice is just inside.
Ah, thanks so much.
No, it's not easy. If it's, you know, to be fair, he is a Hydra Dragon, I think. So, though I think, no.
Please come in.
No, thank you. What's this big ass fucking room? Hello, hi. Oh, you can sit down.
Part of our gym, Monsieur Neuvillette. We only lied to get in because we didn't know any other way.
It's all right. Please let me know how I may be of assistance to you.
Okay.
So you're not mad at us?
We're looking for a man called Vache. He may have been an eyewitness in the serial disappearances case. If we can find him, we may be able to unearth some key information on the case.
What if it's not a name? What
I
if it's
see.
someone else's name?
In that case, please wait here a moment while I browse through the files.
He's not in the files, and the case takes like a fucking turn for the worse, dude.
Who knew that Neuvillette would be so easy to talk to?
What the fuck you mean? We talked to him earlier in the opera house, before we became court.
Unfortunately,
How much time passes?
I'm quite certain that no one by the name of Vacher has been involved in any case, criminal or civil, in the past several years.
Ah.
There are no records of him either in the files or in my memory.
I guess what's that?
Traveler, what if it was really just a dream?
Is that so? All right then. Thank you so much, Monsieur Neuvillette. We'll take our leave now.
Ahem.
Alright, nice talking to you.
Miss Navia, I can understand how you feel. Your father, Callus, was a truly exceptional man. We deeply regret his passing.
And what are you trying to say, Monsieur Neuvillette? Are you trying to console me? Extend your sympathy? Or just express some tendril of regret?
We don't need to do this inside his
You
room.
are not trying to do any of that. I can hear it in your voice. There's no emotion behind your words.
Can we
You only
not
said those
right
things
now
because
in
you
his room?
felt
Can we
like
do
you
this
should.
outside? Paimon walked by her.
It's just like last time. After my father took his place in the duelist ring, I pushed through the guards to talk to you as a last resort. You even told me then that you thought there was something fishy with the case, yet you still allowed the duel to go ahead. In your eyes, the value of a human life is nothing compared to those cold laws you hold so dear.
Like, if we
If you
not
truly
piss him
regret
off.
my father's death, then why didn't you call a stop to the duel?
Oh, she's crying.
Why didn't you give me the power to stop him from throwing his life away? Why did you just let him die, despised and hated by all? Everything was hanging on a thread at that moment. Just the tiniest effort could have changed. And there are still so many things I never got to tell him. So many questions he still owes me answers to. If you really have no heart, then just look me in the eyes. I, Navia, will show you the true meaning of regret.
I'm sorry, Miss Navia.
You and my father are truly alike. You keep all kinds of things in your heart and never say a word to anyone. It's not so much that you can't feel, but that you would never express anything.
Can we leave? This feels
In
really
any
uncomfortable
case,
being a part of.
everyone already knows full well the apathy of the Chief Justice. My apologies for taking my emotions out on you, Monsieur Chief Justice. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon.
No, we're not associated. It looks so fucking distraught. It's just where the image comes from. It looks so fucking distraught. We look so fucking distraught, dude. Like, Jesus Christ. Yeah, we got a screenshot. Let's see if I can get a better one later. You good emotionally, physically? All that?
Navia, are you okay?
Oh, it's raining again. That means I
I'm
think
fine.
that means the dragon's. I think that means Noviet's crying.
Rain. It's raining.
Alright, he's
You're
sad.
right. Wasn't it still sunny when we went into the building? And there shouldn't be any active trials today. How strange.
Now that I think of it, on the day my father was convicted of murder, it was also raining.
What is
Rain.
it? Did you think of something?
Yeah,
Right,
he was
see what
outside.
happened?
It was uncovered and the rain could fall there. Why? Do you think the rain could have affected the crime scene?
No.
That thought has occurred to us before. We've even expanded the search area to try to account for that, but didn't find anything of value. Oh? Wait. You don't mean...
So you're saying that the true murderer could have been turned into water and then got washed away with the rain? Yeah. And if that's what had happened, then no one would have believed your dad.
No,
even if
apparently
you
I was
explained what he
wrong.
saw to the authorities.
I really think I found a true genius for a partner. You're completely right. How did I not connect the dots earlier?
This is the most batshit insane thing I've ever heard. You're watching a Genshin Impact stream, dude. I don't know what you expect.
All right, let's go to Poisson. With this new lead in mind, we'll get to the bottom of my father's case for sure.
Yeah, we're gonna make progress
You're a
for sure
Geo
this
user.
time.
So I can tell the vision
Do
on
you
her
want to go
shoulder.
with me now? Or do you want to head over by
It
yourself
was on her.
later?
Where the fuck did it go? No, it's still on her shoulders. It's on her arm. It's on her side. It's just this. She had her arm tilted weird, so I was able to see it earlier.
Great. Let's
go. I got teleported somewhere. I know that. That's the sound of teleportation. Where the fuck am I? Ah. Well, I've seen it. I gotta go grab it now.
Running late again.
What are you running late for? Why is everything here made of metal?
Whoa, what a huge ship! Why would a ship be anchored at a place like this?
I don't fucking know.
There's no need to be so surprised. While it may look like a ship, it's actually Spina di Rosula's headquarters. My father was the one who asked for it to be built like this. Perhaps our taste in exterior design is the only thing we occasionally had in common. A gigantic and glamorous ship embodies discovery, opportunity, ambition, and conquest. It symbolizes Spina di Rosula's bright and limitless future.
And
Ah,
Paimon
okay.
thought you were bluffing when you said Spina di Rosula had a glorious past. Paimon was confused why a group with such a history would live in the sewers. But now that Paimon has seen this ship for herself, she's been convinced.
Well, Poisson is where Spina di Rosula began, after all. It's our main base, our home.
Intriguing information. Where's this one? Below us? Yeah. No, so this is only in Fontaine can I fucking swim underwater and shit like that. Every other region I gotta like find a way to drain the water. Which is fucking stupid. Okay, I hit the button to like do the dash.
Hurry up, Grassa!
Oh my god. I breathed wrong there and I fucking... I don't know. I breathed wrong, that's all I know. Oh, kitty. Aw.
Maloose, we're back!
Apologies for the wait, demoiselle, and our most important partners. You said before that you still had some business at the court. What brings you back to Poisson so quickly?
About that, it's because my partner here reminded me of something really important. You see, what if my father's case had something to do with water from the primordial sea? You still remember, right, Malus? On that night, it was raining?
Yes, the case was quite similar to that of Mr. Linney's. Both were what you'd call impossible murders.
Could you tell us a bit more about what happened before?
Yeah, of course. Many years ago, something called synth began to gain popularity in Poisson. At a
Synth?
glance, it was a kind of drink that could excite your mood and produce many pleasant hallucinations.
Ah, drugs. Crack cocaine, meth.
The guard guy who turned into water also mentioned that the primordial water could be used to produce some kind of potion?
Yes, he did. Considering what we know now, it's almost certain that synth is created using water from the primordial sea. If you drink synth for an extended amount of time, you'll suffer many side effects, such as losing the ability to focus or control your emotions. And if you were to stop drinking it completely, you'll experience flashes of paranoia and anxiety while lacking energy to do anything. It's an extremely dangerous substance. As he oversaw Poisson, my father was compelled to put a stop to synth abuse and called for a complete ban of it.
Boss's uncompromising attitude incurred the synth vendor's wrath, but no matter how much they threatened or bribed him, he refused to yield. Not only that, Boss became determined to find the mastermind behind the synth operation and put an end to the problem once and for all.
Yes,
Oh, intriguing.
but the enemy was very cunning. So he could never get anything out of the dealers, all of whom only sold the stuff and weren't privy to the rest of the operation. Recognizing that, my father decided to contact the dealers in secret and cultivate personal relationships with them. Finally, he was able to convince someone to become his informant. The man's name was Jacques. He felt greatly ashamed about his work after seeing many families destroyed by synth abuse. That night, my father hosted a banquet at his countryside estate. He planned to meet up and exchange information with Jacques over some food. But then, we heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. We raced to the scene and found my father, still holding a gun, and Jacques, who was already dead on the ground.
Huh? How did that happen? Aren't they on the same side?
Sounds just like Lenny's case, doesn't it? In both cases, the culprit seemed obvious, but neither appeared to have any motive at all. Looking back on it, though, I now believe the most important clue was something we all overlooked at the time. There were pieces of clothing left at the scene. Precisely.
what?
It's all thanks to you that I made the connection now. Back then, we all just thought they were some costumes that Jacques used to disguise himself at the banquet. But, considering it now, it's almost certain that they belong to a third person at the scene. With one extra person, we'll also need to reconsider why the 2 shots were fired.
Oh, so the third person
You're
was to
right.
blame.
We still
Yeah.
don't know what happened. But my intuition tells me that we're on the right track to figuring it all out.
Do you want in, baby?
I'm finally headed
No?
towards
Okay.
the truth.
Jacques was an empathetic man who was infinitely remorseful for his past actions. It's unlikely that he turned on Boss with 0 warning.
What joke did I take? I don't fucking know.
This third person is probably the key to the full truth. On that note, however, even though this will not please you, demoiselle, as your and your father's butler, I must still offer a word of warning.
Why is
Our
sad music playing?
opponent is insidious and cruel. They are extremely difficult to deal with, and Boss has already lost his life trying to bring them to justice. Even though Spina de Rosula has lost most of its former glory, Poisson has welcomed a new time of peace, and we have been allowed to live out our lives. There is no need to follow your father's path. It would be both wise and in line with Boss's wishes to step back and give up on the case.
If that's indeed what he wished for, then he should have told me that himself. Was I not the closest person to him? And yet, I was the one most kept in the dark. What was the point of him dying without sharing any of the secrets he knew? Did he manage to protect anything in the end? Synth
No.
is still here. Callus the Unfaithful is still his epithet. And Spina di Rosula is barely getting by. Nothing has changed. Did he think I'd just accept his meaningless death and live out my life just as meaninglessly? I've never accepted that. Ever. Not since that day, and certainly not now. I want to find out the real answer for everyone's sake. For the missing girls, for the victims, and for myself.
Navia.
This is indeed the best moment to act. Your partner appears to be quite reliable, and more importantly, Demoiselle, I think you're also ready to take this on.
So you do know something else, Malus?
Yes, I do. In fact, even before that banquet, Boss already knew of the connection between Synth and the serial disappearances case. But what drove all the tensions to the boiling point was the revelation that you, Demoiselle, had been selected as the next target to disappear.
What?
Oh. Oh.
Boss also didn't tell you that he had been diagnosed with a rare illness. The doctors told him that he had
What's the rare
no more
illness?
than 5
Stage
years
7
left to
lung
live.
cancer?
And the serial disappearances case caused him great anxiety. 5 years was nowhere near enough time to resolve this long-standing conflict. But once he passed away, all the danger would pass on to you. Knowing all of this, he decided to use one final intimidation tactic before his death. He claimed to have already gotten his hands on some key incriminating evidence for the other side, and even told some members of Spina di Rosula about the details. But as long as you remained safe, he would not share the evidence with the public. If something were to happen to you, then he and all those he told would immediately expose all they knew about Synth and the disappeared victims.
Right, so nobody would be able to get off scot-free.
As we've seen, Boss's tactic has worked. Even though Boss has been gone for a long time, the other side has not tried to take Demoiselle's life.
No, I don't believe it. He never appeared to look sick to me.
No father wants their daughter to see them weak and haggard, especially someone as proud as Boss. To him, dying in a duel and suffering lasting dishonor as the unfaithful was still far preferable than losing face in front of his daughter.
So he chose to die in silence, so that he could protect me.
I'm
Sounds
afraid
like it.
you're not understanding this correctly, Demoiselle. What Boss wanted to hand to you was not a parasol, but a sword. If Boss's spirit could hear you telling me that you want to find the answer for the sake of everyone involved, I'm sure he'd be extremely proud.
That fool. Couldn't he have just given it to me straight? No.
I mean, yeah, I feel like he
He
could
might have
have.
set up everything precisely because he never thought I'd be able to understand him.
She's crying
Is that
again.
the amount of confidence he had in me? And what if I was never able to make it to where I am now? Yeah. I suppose that's true. With the way he'd set things up, if I had wanted, I could have just lived out my life without a care in the world. But thankfully, he rarely talked to me about complex matters, and thus understood little of me as a person. In this case, he really didn't need to give me an easy way out. Malus, what was the key evidence that he shared with you?
It's the location where Synth is produced. Essentially, it's the enemy's headquarters. When he was threatening the enemy, Boss didn't share the specifics of the incriminating evidence he found. But if you want to use it against the enemy, you'll still have to take several things into consideration.
Why? If we know where the place is, can't we just go storming in?
You mustn't forget that we're fighting against a mysterious and dangerous organization that's been in operation for decades.
Yeah,
There's no
that's
telling
basically
what might be lying in wait at their
fucking
headquarters.
Fatui. I fought them before.
We
I can.
also have no idea what kind
it's a
of evidence
mysterious
we may be
fucking
able to find
organization. I fought
inside,
them before. I can do it
nor
again.
what people we may be able to capture. But a single visit to their headquarters would be tantamount to a formal declaration of war. The worst case would be that we leave empty-handed, but also open ourselves up to full retaliation.
Then, in that case, why not work with the Fontaine authorities?
Well, you saw one of them dissolve during Mr. Linney's case. We have no idea just how thoroughly they may have been infiltrated.
That's true. Seems my father really had no choice. But things are different now. It should be a lot easier to prove the other side's guilt, now that we've connected Synth with the disappearances case.
You sound like you've put a lot of thought into this, Maloose.
I am the butler, after
Baby,
all.
what are you doing?
I live but to serve the boss and Demoiselle's will. I've always been willing to take on any kind of risk for your sake. But considering my relative lack of ability, I've spent my time keeping secrets, performing basic investigations, and waiting for the right time to come.
Thank you for all of that, Maloose. Have you discovered anything new in the past few years?
Let me think. One conclusion I came to was that the enemy must be quite familiar with Spina di Rosula, or at least have an informant planted here. When I announced orders to the organization's members on Demoiselle's behalf, I used to deliberately keep a few people in the dark and observe the reactions of the synth vendors. If the vendors didn't change their plans, then the individuals informed of our orders must be innocent. If the vendors packed up and fled, however,
Baby,
then
what are you
someone
doing?
must have given them the news. After several rounds of testing and investigative tracing, I've narrowed the suspect list down to 3 people. The first is Florent, Spina di Rosula's senior advisor.
Huh? Florent?
Yes, surprising, isn't it? He was one of the people Boss trusted the most, which also means that he was someone who understood Boss really well. Thanks to his position within Boss's innermost circle, he always knew our upcoming plans and could thus avoid capture this whole time. There's someone else like him too. Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Uncle Marcel.
It's a guild in Poisson. Boss helped it to grow to its current size and prominence. In the beginning, they were only reselling some daily goods, but now they're one of the richest guilds around, with a lot
Baby,
of
what are you
business
doing?
connections in the city.
The stupid has overtaken
they're
her.
like a sister organization of Spina di Rosula?
Yes, you can say that. When we were fighting against the synth dealers, they provided us with plenty of support. It's a bit difficult to imagine someone using their own money to hunt down themselves.
The final suspect is Thierry, the man responsible for coordinating information between Spina di Rosula and the guards. Although the guards mostly leave us to our own devices, there are still many activities we have to report to the local
What are you?
authorities. Since
Stop
Thierry
fucking
is
with that
always in
box.
the
It
know
sells a
about
soda in
our
it.
current activities, he could theoretically always plan one step ahead.
I see. These are
Oh my
all
God,
people
this
who I
cat.
communicate with quite regularly.
Oh, it's
To
changed
think
targets to
that
me
the
now.
enemy we've been fighting against has been right next to me all along, among those I trust the most. It's almost too hard to believe.
If you want to investigate them, please take every precaution to not alert the quarry.
Are you done?
Judging from
Is
our
the stupid leaving you
experience,
now?
The enemy is
No?
extremely
Okay.
cautious.
Of course. And thank you, Maloose. You've provided us with a lot of great information.
You're too kind, my lady. I'm just doing my duty. And before I forget, proving Boss's innocence would also mean clearing him of blame in Jacques' death. After that incident, Jacques' wife and daughter were taken into the Spina's care. They still live in Poisson today. If it might help, you could also pay them a visit. I can make the necessary arrangements.
Oh, thank you so much, Maloose. You really are the best.
A new case awaits, my dear partner. I hope we can work together to
I can do it.
uncover
I
the
can
truth
handle it easily.
and end this case
Paimon, I
once
wasn't
and
paying
for all.
attention. What were you doing? Fuck, we gotta do another court case. Oh, okay. Above us is the other thing.
Let's roll!
Oh, I was supposed to be going out here.
It is settled then. Please excuse me and enjoy your conversation at your leisure.
Thank you for arranging everything for us, Malus.
Excuse me, miss. Do you need anything from us?
Hey, Navia's all quiet. This isn't like her at all.
Let's not bother
I'm
her now.
sorry that I only came to visit after all this time. After what happened, I didn't know how I was supposed to face the two of you.
Ah, if it's about that, there's no need to apologize. After my husband died, Spina di Rosula sent us a lot of mora and support. I understood your guilt and apology to be genuine.
But aren't all of those things nothing compared to the loss of Jacques? I can understand the kind of pain that comes with losing a father so needlessly.
You don't understand at all.
I didn't know how to face you, because I didn't know what I could possibly bring as a consolation gift. I know only the full truth could bring closure to you. And to all of us.
I'm sorry. I appreciate the sentiment, but you don't have to carry all that guilt. On the matter regarding my husband, my daughter and I have more or less found our answer already.
Would you mind sharing it with me? I really can't believe that my father could ever bring himself to shoot Jacques.
I always knew that my husband's money was earned through others' suffering. He told me countless times that if he could turn back the clock, he would never go into the synth business again. He had many regrets, and felt that he took the idea of providing for his family too literally. For the longest time, he thought Mora was everything. So when Mr. Callis came to him with a proposal, he accepted it almost immediately. He tried to be as careful as he could, but even so, he was still found out by the higher-ups.
They found out about his betrayal?
Papa didn't say that exactly, but Papa did tell me that I should never be ungrateful.
Before he left that day, he told me that he had no choice. It was only later that I realized it was his final farewell to the two of us.
Wait, does that mean someone ordered a fucking hit? A hitman? Hitman Free World of Assassination? I have that game actually. I should play more of it. But problem is, it requires like 100 gigabytes of space, and I don't fucking have that amount of space on my fucking hard drive at all.
I don't know that for sure, but you could say that's the conclusion I eventually came to. Which is why I'm the one who should feel guilty. Callis had always taken great care of us, both when he was still alive and after he passed away. Even if he fired the shot that killed my husband, it was likely in self-defense. It is impossible for me to hate him for what he had done.
But Mama, why is Papa still the bad guy if he did the right thing? Papa always wanted to be a good man, so why did he have to do a bad thing in the end?
Well, things aren't always as they seem. You still feel like your papa was a good man, right?
Yeah, Papa was a really good man. The best in the whole world.
Then you should hold on to that. If a good man had to do a bad thing, then he must have had his reasons. Regardless of whether he left you a
Does
parasol
that mean I'm allowed to blow
or
up
a
the
sword.
International Space Station? Because I have a
He
good
must
reason
have done
for it?
so to give you a better life.
It's an eyesore and takes up my view of space, dude.
Thank you for everything you've told me. I will definitely find the truth. The current state of things is not something I'm willing to just sit back and accept.
Thank you. I'm very grateful to hear this from you. Even though your personality is quite different from your father's, your determination when you speak is really similar.
You really think so? That's the first time anyone said that to me.
Now we got some evidence.
Are you okay, Navia?
I'm fine. Don't worry. Let's investigate the 3 suspects next. Laurent should be nearby, and we should...
Greetings, boss. How may I be of assistance today?
I'm sure you've heard about what happened at the Opera House. Someone got turned into water right in front of us.
Yeah, I've heard. With something that dramatic, I'm sure journalists will milk it for all it's worth. And it'll be all the talk for the next several weeks.
It also reminded me, on the day that the incident happened with my father, it was raining outside, and we found some clothes left at the scene. After my partner here put the dots together for me, I feel like we should try to reopen his case. Can you do me a favor and try to recall what happened that night?
Let me think. Mr. Callis was feeling pretty upbeat that day. So he was drinking and bantering away with us at the table. After that, he told us that he wanted to go get some fresh air. So we let him go without thinking much of it. Who knew that we would hear 2 gunshots ring out right after? My first reaction was that Mr. Callis's life was in danger. So I grabbed my holster and made a mad dash toward the scene. But when I got there, it was already too late. Mr. Callis was standing over a dead body with a gun in his hands. All we could do was look back and forth at each other, not knowing what to say.
So you also remember 2 gunshots then?
Indeed. The guard said that the first shot didn't hit anyone, while the second killed Jacques. But I've never really bought that explanation. Reason being, Mr. Callis had left his gun on the table. I even made sure to confirm that before running to the scene. But according to the guards, that doesn't mean he couldn't have had other guns on his person. About the clothes left at the scene that you mentioned, do you think there was a 3rd person there who was turned into water?
At least from our perspective, my father had no reason to kill. So he would also have no reason to bring an extra gun with him. The gun he was holding probably belonged to Jacques, or a 3rd person on the scene.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. So you're saying Mr. Callis ended up with the gun because he seized it from one of the other guys? But hold on. If that's what had happened, then why didn't he share the truth with any of us? He didn't even want to face the Oratrice machine, and chose instead to prove his honor.
Okay, you're not trying to pronounce it because I don't know how to pronounce it either.
Did he lose all faith in the courts after seeing someone dissolve right in front of his eyes?
That's possible.
About that, Malus told me a thing or two. So, I think I can understand why he committed to the duel. I'll tell you everything once the whole truth has been revealed.
I understand. Then I'll leave Mr. Callis's honor in your hands, boss. And if I may just say one more thing. The whole Callis the Unfaithful epithet has been a thorn in my side since the day it was invented. Many people have laughed at me for still calling him Mr. Callus, even after so many years have passed. But it was Mr. Callus's trust that allowed me to rise through the ranks of Spina di Rosula and live the life I lead today. No matter what others might say, he'll always be the man I respect the most. And he'll always be my boss.
Don't worry. I will definitely find the truth. You and all our other comrades at the Spina deserve to know the truth as well.
Okay, we got more information. Now we're going to the city, right?
Hurry up, Grassa!
Oh, right there. That's easy. Hi.
Hey, Thierry, it's me.
Oh, now, what brings you here, Miss Navia? I've heard that you made quite the name for yourself at the Opera House.
Oh, so you've caught news of that already.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'm also a member of the Guards, you know. The way you make it sound, people would think I was sent off to Poisson because I had done something wrong.
Are you sure there isn't a little bit of truth in that? Under normal circumstances, shouldn't you have been called back to the city already?
I mean, where I work is really up to me. Let's just say I enjoy the ambiance of Poisson. Callus did a fantastic job running the town, building Spina di Rosula from the ground up and clearing many obstructions in my way. It would be next to impossible for me to find a similarly easy but high-paying job in the city. Anyway, enough chit-chat. Are these two friends of yours? You, here for some formal business?
Yes. These two are my partners. What happened at the Opera House made us realize that Lenny's case and my father's may be related.
You?
We're trying to reinvestigate the details of my father's old case.
Ah, I get it. You think there might be more to the case now that we know people can be dissolved into water, right? I was also flabbergasted when I first heard of it. If you want to go through the original files from your father's case, I can help you look for them.
That'd be much appreciated. Thank you. Actually, I have another question. Do you have the authority to dispatch Gardamex?
Of course. Without them, I couldn't possibly handle Poisson on my own. Why do you ask? We definitely can't use them to forcefully get more evidence for your father's case.
Well,
just
just recently, we were attacked by a horde of unnumbered Gardamex in the city. So, if you hypothetically wanted to do something against me, all you would need to do is get rid of the mecha serial numbers and send them after me.
Then you think too highly of my abilities. Dispatching mecha is very different from controlling them. If I had to make an analogy, when you order a dish, the chef will make it for you. You can ask the chef to cook, but not to massage your shoulders or carry your baggage. If you try to make unreasonable demands, the chef would just think you're out of your mind and ignore you completely. The same goes for me and my Gardamex. Removing a serial number is also not as easy as you might think. There are a lot of complex steps to it, and it's almost impossible to keep it a secret. So I can promise you, those mecha were definitely private units. They're certainly not cheap. So, whoever their owner is must be super rich, powerful, or both. Now that you mention it, though, being in the synth business would definitely be profitable enough to afford this.
Oh, then you're officially in the clear, Thierry.
Intriguing. What?
Oh, well, thank you for the vote of confidence, Navia. Jokes aside, I'd like to wish you all the best with your investigation. I'll be staying in the city for a little while.
Help me find a guy who's behind us all and kill him.
Just come find me if you need any support from the guards.
Hello. How may I help you?
I'm here to see Marcel. Could you please let him know? You can just say Navia's looking for him.
Sure. I will let him know right away.
Ah, Navia, hello. Sorry to keep you waiting. I'm not as young as I used to be, so my legs are giving out a bit.
Oh, it's all right, Uncle Marcel. There's no need to stress. I just wanted to talk to you briefly about what happened in the Opera House. I'm sure you saw everything too, right?
Yes, I've never seen anything so strange.
Oh, you were at the Opera House too?
That's right. I went there with Navia to see the magic show. Who knew it would turn into a whole murder mystery? I also witnessed your marvelous sleuthing work. Quite impressive. To beat the Hydro Archon at her own game on her own turf, I can already imagine everyone in Fontaine discussing your exploits over a few glasses of wine.
Oh, Paimon doesn't want to become the talk of drunkards.
I think we already are
Apologies.
Paimon. We are kind
It's
of
just
heroes
how
of the,
Fontaine
of
is as
many
a nation.
nations.
Everyone loves drama and theatrics.
Uncle Marcel, you've also noticed that other thing, right? The fact that humans can dissolve in water?
Yes, I was reminded of your father's case right away. Is that what you're investigating now?
Exactly. I still don't have much solid proof, but I can sense that the other side has already begun to act.
Oh, and what makes you say that?
We were attacked on Araneus by some unnumbered Gardamex. And there was also an attempt to get me to drink water from the primordial sea. If not for the vigilance of my partner, I probably wouldn't even be here talking to you right now.
Oh, you're giving us too much credit. Wasn't it you who protected us?
Alas,
Give us more credit.
It seems things are heating up again. The peace that Callus sought so dearly will soon become a thing of the past. But rest assured, Navia, Poisson will always remain a safe haven for you. If you're scared, you can always return there. If anyone dares to lay their hands on you there, the Confrérie of Cabrières will use its funds to the last Mora to bring them to justice.
Thank you, Uncle Marcel. But I don't intend to go into hiding. I'm going to strike while the iron's hot. Do you have any new thoughts on my father's case?
Every time I see the Strike While the Iron's
About
Hot,
that.
I just think of a fucking
Sorry,
JT music
my
song,
age is
dude.
catching up with me, so it'll take me a while to recall my memory. The
Okay.
Confrérie was responsible for that banquet, so I was out and about the whole time making sure things were running smoothly. I didn't even have the time to drink with the guests. Then I heard the sound of a gunshot, and the rest was history.
Oh, it's okay. No need to push yourself. We'll ask around some more, see if there are any valuable clues elsewhere.
Sounds good. Just let me know if you ever need Mora. All my wealth comes from Callus's patronage and support. I'll spend however much it takes to clear his name.
No, thank you. What next? We go over and talk. Speed. I am speed.
Running late again.
I'm no longer speed. I'm slow. I'm Tony
We've
Slow.
talked to all three suspects, purely based on their conversations with me.
None of them sounded particularly suspicious.
Yeah.
I suppose that's to be expected, though. If a single conversation's all that's needed to find them out, then my father wouldn't have needed to investigate the case for so many years. Anyway, even though we didn't make a breakthrough, let's still compile what we
Fuck
were
you.
able to find.
But where should we start?
Yeah, that.
Flora mentioned that Callus probably only ended up with the gun because of circumstance. That makes sense.
According to Jacques' family members, he already told them that he had been discovered, and that he had no choice before he left home that day. If I had to guess, he probably received an order from the synth boss to kill my father. Had he refused, he and his family's lives would have been forfeit.
So, Jacques fired the first shot?
If I was Jacques, I wouldn't have fired a shot at all.
And why is that?
Ooh, that's a good point. Jacques probably already knew that he was just being used as a tool for murder. And once he had completed his mission, he'd be of no more use to his boss.
Huh. So, what would make more sense from his perspective would be to turn his back on the Order and seek protection from my father. Makes sense. But without evidence, that's still just a theory.
A game theory?
Doc, the attack from the Gardamex has been bothering me quite a bit as well. It's obvious that our enemy has become more antsy after the secret of the primordial seawater was revealed.
Do you think he knew, even then, that we'd follow this lead to the end?
Given everything that's happened since, it's quite possible. But who among the 3 suspects would have the ability to control privately owned Gardamex?
Fuck if I know. Marcel could. He's rich.
Uncle Marcel? My father did really trust him. And they worked together on a large number of projects. Maybe that's how he got to know Jacques. And with funds from the Confrérie, he could also afford a large number of Gardamex. It's still really hard for me to imagine, though. After all, Uncle Marcel has been around since I was just a child. Also, wouldn't this mean he has been spending a whole lot of mora and energy to fight his own synth business?
Florent?
Florent? It is true that he was closest to my father, and thus had the best chance of learning about his dealings with Jacques. But as Spina di Rosula's advisor, his work mostly deals with personnel and security, so he shouldn't have much means when it comes to finances.
So you're saying he's too broke to afford a mecha army?
Exactly. He can't. And
Man,
even
this
if he
man's
could,
poor.
I don't think he would be able to dispatch a whole group so quickly. Thierry, you say? Huh.
Hi, baby.
It is possible that he's figured out a way to convert the Gardamex for personal use. But I didn't feel like he was lying when he was talking to us about the mecha. I also don't think he'd be able to keep that kind of tampering.
Why do you always
under
lay on my
wraps.
mouse?
Yeah. Had he actually tampered with the mecha, we'd be able to prove it with a simple check of the guard's inventory. If the mecha were taken from the guards, it should be pretty easy to find out when and how that happened.
Who could it be?
I think. No shit. We're missing a piece of information here. Ugh. I think this guy.
You know,
Maybe?
if you think everything through, Uncle Marcel is indeed the most suspicious of them all.
Could we be missing other suspects? Malus didn't know about the people turning into water thing when he narrowed it down to these 3, did he?
Malus has always been very reliable, and his judgment of others' trustworthiness has been fair and well considered. When he laid out his case for the 3, The rationale he gave me made a lot of sense as well. The suspect is knowledgeable about the Spina's internal affairs, has the means to dispatch Mecha to assassinate us, and possesses significant intellect and foresight. Even if I don't want to believe it, I'm starting to see how things could all tie back to Uncle Marcel.
Well, we still have another trump card on top of all the theorizing and speculating.
Yes.
Yeah.
Malus did say
Bet.
that charging straight in there would be extremely risky. But we don't have any other options right now. We need far more solid proof before we can hope to go charging in on our enemy.
Navia, here you are. Oh, I've been looking for you.
Huh?
Yeah.
Aren't you the guy from the guards? Did something happen?
Yeah. News came from Irenaeus just after you left. We've got another trial on our hands.
Wasn't that place built specifically for holding trials? What's so newsworthy about this one?
I know. But they said the person they're putting on trial is a Fatui harbinger called Tartaglia.
God damn, you motherfucker!
What? Is that someone you know?
Yeah, we fought previously.
We know him. Maybe even a little too well.
Well, he's been accused of being the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
Why is he accused?
It's
He
absurd,
just got
don't you
here.
think?
Wait, how? None of our investigations have had anything to do with him.
That's what I thought was strange about it, so I came to tell you the news right away. If the charge against him stands, then it'll be next to impossible to get the guards to support any of our planned investigations.
Right. Because they'll think they've already found the culprit.
Yeah. And it'll be a lot harder then to clear Mr. Callus's name.
I understand. Well, partner, what do you think we should do? We still haven't found any conclusive evidence.
Let's split up.
Split up? What do you mean?
I'm confident in my combat abilities.
Just as expected of my partner. Since this is a trial about the serial disappearances case, the culprit's attention will be focused on Irenaeus, leaving his home base wide open. You're right. This is our best opportunity. All right then, let's do this. I'll stall them at the
Illegal
opera house
time.
and charge
Illegal
Marcel
shit time.
as the true culprit. I won't have any chance of making that charge stick, though, unless we find more evidence. It'll be up to you to make it back in time and hand the decisive evidence to me.
Okay, I can do that. Yeah, leave it to me.
Just like you helped us in Lenny's trial.
Demoiselle, please allow us to accompany you.
I'm ready.
Ah, Malus, Silver. When did you two get here?
We heard that you'll be leaving Poisson and figured that you might require our assistance. It's our hope that your confidence will be bolstered with the two of us by your side.
Thank you so much. Then, let's make haste for Irenaeus. Paimon, Traveler, I'll see you at the Opera House.
Thank God we don't need to do another fucking defending. Oh my God. Huh? Ow.
Now that Navia has set out for Irenaeus, we should also get going.
Why did I get turned around there? The fuck did I do?
On the map, so let's head over. Huh. According to Malus's info, the synth production base is underwater. Let's go and try to find the entrance.
Let's go for a swim. Die, horrible beast. I got hit these all at once.
Finally found it. Huh. So this is the entrance that leads to the synth production base. It sure doesn't seem out of the ordinary at all.
Well, they don't want to stand out.
You're right. An important place like this is bound to have a ton of protective measures and mechanisms. Navia's probably arguing up a storm right now to stall for us.
What's happening in the Opera House right now?
It would appear that I must repeat my question again, Mr. Tartaglia. Do you accept the charge that you are the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case?
To be perfectly honest, I don't understand your country's complicated court system, or the reason why I'm being charged with something I've never even heard of.
Yeah, he's never even fucking been here before.
I did hear that people who have been charged can choose to participate in a duel to clear their name. Is that right? In which case, as long as I accept the charge, I can have an all-out fight with that champion duelist Clorend, right? I've got to admit,
You only care
that's
about
one
fighting?
of the most enticing offers I've ever received. When I privately sparred with her last time, she was obviously holding back. Real disappointing.
Hey! Don't you understand? You're currently the prime
Hi, Furina.
suspect
We see
for
her
a
again.
major
Let's
case.
go.
This isn't the place for you to be looking for fights.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's how he
Sounds
works.
like the Hydro Archon wants to lecture me on the ways of the Opera House.
What was that sound I made?
Then why don't you duel me too? I'm the kind of student that learns best in the heat of battle.
No. That's not what I meant.
Alas, it would appear that communication with the defendant is going poorly, and we have made very little progress.
Who's suing him?
In that case,
Or
let me
charging him?
explain everything from the very beginning again. The goal of this trial is to determine the culprit behind the serial disappearances case.
That case had nothing to do with him. You've got the wrong man.
Huh? What's going on? Why is she interjecting again?
I told you it couldn't be one of the Fatui harbingers.
Damn, like,
Navia, this is the
this
second
motherfucker just
time
got
you've
here.
interrupted the court proceedings. I only tolerated your behavior last time because you were able to provide the court with a key eyewitness. But that was an exception rather than standard court protocol. I can very well charge you with contempt of court for your interjections.
Oh, please. Did you ever think I had any respect for this place's pointless theatrics? We can put that discussion aside for now. I'm not here to argue with you. I'm here to charge the true culprit behind the serial disappearances case. And if my charges prove true, then Tartaglia here will be proven innocent by default, correct?
Oh, a young lady has charged in and offered to clear my name. How fascinating. Well, I'd gotten half bored to death by all these rules and procedures anyway.
Buddy, you are being sued and possibly put to
So,
death.
Your Honor, is there nothing else for me to do now?
You may take a seat for now in the audience, but that doesn't mean the suspicions against you have been lifted. Now then, Miss Navia, who is the person you would like to charge instead?
That person is...
Wait, fuck. Then Marcel. Hold on. I need to fact check something. I'm cheating. What chapter am I on? I forget. Chapter 3? No, that's Sumeru. Chapter 4. I'm googling it. I want to get this right. Oh, I found an answer sheet. The first step to defeat Marcel. Okay, yeah, Sue Marcel. I'm cheating.
Marcel, the head of Confrérie of Cabrières.
Huh? What convert?
I've heard of them, but...
Oh, is this going to be a friends to enemies type situation?
Please let me
bring
remind
drama.
you, Miss Navia, that charging someone is an incredibly serious matter. And if the charge fails, depending on the circumstance...
Yes, I do.
In
Okay,
that case,
sweet,
I
she can get
declare the
executed.
charge to be valid. Miss Navia and attorneys, please take your places on the court.
Oh fuck! I had to do.
Members of the
I'm looking
guards,
through this right now. I had to do
please
another
contact Mr.
fucking
Marcel right away
trial.
so that he
I'm
may
glad I put up a
stand
guide
trial.
for this. I'm not saying this here doing it myself.
Mr. Marcel, you will not require an attorney. Is that correct?
Apologies.
Also, this is
It all
part
just
of
happened
this is
so
the last
quickly.
quest.
I still haven't figured
from the
out
looks
what's
of, it,
going on.
of this act as well.
I think an attorney won't be necessary. This is probably just a...
Very well. In that case, since both sides have now arrived,
I would like to take everyone back to 3 years ago. Only through elucidating what really happened in that case can we...
Navia, do you really think? Come on. Why would I do that? Callus was my benefactor, and remember both you and I. If that's enough to make me a suspect, wouldn't that make everyone...
I think there's no point in getting into the specifics
Furina
right
is like, what the
now.
fuck's he?
The
Even
audience
she's
doesn't
confused. Like,
even
the
have the big
fuck?
picture yet.
What are these idiots
Even
up to?
I'm struggling to remember some details of that case.
Exactly correct, Your
Code
Honor.
for I don't fucking know
I
what
must
happened.
refresh everyone's memory about that case before I can explain my charge and reasoning.
I see. In which case, I will recount the findings about that case as originally recorded by Maison Gardiennage. On the day of the murder, Spina di Rosula hosted a large banquet in a countryside estate owned by the Confrérie of Cabrières. During the banquet, all attending guests heard 2 gunshots from the courtyard. When the guests arrived at the scene, they found the primary suspect, Callus, holding a gun, while his acquaintance, Jacques, lay dead from a gunshot wound. The guards' investigation did not recover any other firearms from the scene. As a result, they concluded that the suspect's first shot must have missed, while the second must have taken Jacques'
This is
life.
kind of like what the trial was like for the first one, except
The
longer.
suspect did not dispute this conclusion, and also declined to defend himself in court. Instead, he chose to prove his innocence through a duel. Callus was defeated by champion duelist Clarand in the ensuing duel, and soon succumbed to the injuries. These are the known facts about the case.
The one with the motive to kill was Jacques, not my father. And even so, Jacques still had no reason to pull the trigger. In truth, the third person shot after that, the true culprit turned the third person. Thank you for the summary, Your Honor. Of course, however, we should revisit the case now that we've...
Oh fuck it! Can I just like do a court? Okay, according to the guide, do not refute this first statement. The banquet. Yeah, don't refute it. This one we can refute, however. Testimony from Jacques' family.
The testimony of the
Successfully
victim's
refuted.
family confirms that Jacques had thoughts of assassinating Callus when he set out for the banquet. However, in the end, he reconsidered, and instead shared everything with Callus, hoping to seek the latter's protection. Unfortunately for Jacques, the true culprit had already considered this possibility, and had sent out another assassin.
Oh, it's in her favor now. Identify loopholes. The next one. Sucked case records.
This assassin first shot Jacques, then turned to shoot Callus, only for Callus to wrestle the gun from him and kill him instead.
And then this final one. Primordial seawater to refute.
A pile of clothing was found at the scene. The guards once believed they were used by Jacques as a costume to disguise himself. But now, it is clear that the clothes were proof that there was a third person at the scene, and that they were turned into water after committing the murder. Since it was raining that day, the culprit was confident that they could use the rain to wash away all traces of their dissolved accomplice. Realizing this, the true culprit caused the hired assassin to dissolve into water, leading everyone to believe Callus was responsible for Jacques' murder. This is the true version of events.
Yeah, that's how it went down. Oh, that actually is how it went down. Thank you, Google Guide, for this, or I guess actually website guide.
So that's what happened. Wait, you're telling me something as dangerous as water from the primordial sea?
What a great theory. It also explains Callus's and Jacques' respective...
Mr. Marcel, you are the one being charged with the crime.
But I think I agree with everything Navia just said. In fact, there was...
Then, may I ask some questions? In my opinion, we primarily...
I like how he's just here like, yeah, no, fucking go for it. He's cheering her on like, yeah.
Do you have the evidence to...
I'm afraid not.
Boo! If you don't have any...
I may not have the evidence with me, but I know where I could go to collect it. If we look up the deserted clothes against a record, we should be able to find him. Considering the serial disappearances case, the guards probably kept careful records of...
That makes sense to me. Monsieur Neuvillette.
Why do I feel like Furina's acting a little differently today?
Maybe she's
different?
scared
That
of
says she normally acts-
embarrassing herself again?
Alternatively,
yeah, she's a bit
become
more cautious now, or
diligent
whatever.
after charging an innocent citizen in the last trial.
My second question has to do with the ensuing duel. If the truth is indeed as you described, then why didn't Mr. Callus explain himself in court? If he had testified that a person had been dissolved, he could have at least mounted a defense.
I've thought about this too, and the answer is actually pretty simple. He felt there were things that were more important to him. The dissolving power of water from the primordial sea is an important secret for the true culprit of the serial disappearances case. My father could have exposed it for all to see, but he chose to take it to the grave. At that time, Spina di Rosula was in dire straits, and his reputation had already been shattered. He had no guarantee that going forward with the truth would allow the culprit to be brought to justice. What was certain, however, was that it would paint a gigantic target on my back.
Boss once told me that Demoiselle had already been selected as the next target of the serial disappearances case.
What?
If the secret had gotten out, the culprit would have fought an all-out war with Espina right there and then. I wouldn't have been the only one in danger. All of us would have stood to lose our lives. Of course, the guards might eventually figure out the truth of the matter and determine that we were in the right. But what good would that do? How can a hollow verdict protect anyone? Had this opera house ever given my father any kind of confidence in its brand of justice, Spina di Rosula would have had no reason to exist. But by staying silent, we retained the ability to deter our opponents and continue the stalemate. I was able to become Spina di Rosula's president, which made me harder to target, as well as giving me more time to grow and learn. And once I have figured out the truth and stepped up to the challenge, I will do what this opera house cannot, and restore my father's truth and honor back to him.
So, you mean to say, your father intended to die in the duelist's ring?
That's right.
No, it makes sense.
Do you have any proof?
Of course. all you need is to act. I don't need your apology, your guilt, or your support from the shadows. You don't have to do anything for my sake. But since he entrusted his will to you, Clorand, you should tell us the truth about his sacrifice.
So, during the duel, did you believe that Callus was intending to die?
Yes, I did. As a champion duelist,
Intriguing.
I've fought many battles and taken a countless number of dishonored lives. In my line of work, I've seen all kinds of people give their all for the faintest hope to continue living. Some were determined, others passionate, and some even manic and twisted. Just one look and I can tell if a duelist is hoping to live or if they're looking to die. I hereby swear on my name and honor as a champion duelist that Mr. Callus never intended to leave the ring alive.
Since that's your testimony, I have no more questions. It appears there really are good grounds to reopen this case.
I concur. However, Miss Navia, you still have not explained the link between your father's case and the serial disappearances case.
Right? What she said was fascinating, but kind of beside the point.
Wait, weren't they just talking about the serial disappearances case?
Of course, Your Honor. The two cases are connected via a matter of timing. In my father's case, the culprit intended to kill both Jacques and Callus. As a result, they planned to act after hearing 2 gunshots. And at the end of Linny's trial, the culprit also only dissolved the victim in front of everyone because they realized they were at risk of being identified. The culprit could only time their actions so precisely if they were already at the scene. Coincidentally, Marcel attended both the banquet and the trial.
So that's why you suspected me. Even after hearing your reasoning, I still can't help but find it a little preposterous. I'm used to it, though. You've always been an impulsive and sentimental child, Navia. It's one of your most endearing traits.
You're like a
No need
lawyer.
to appeal to pathos.
I won't try to refute your points one by one, but even if everything you just said was true, can you prove that I was the only person present at both events? On top of that, does a person have to be physically present to control the timing? Can't someone remotely monitor the place?
Know what she can say to that.
I know that even with that, you might still think you can reduce the list of suspects with some further investigations, until I'm the only one left on the list. Alas, who won't feel at least a little hurt by an accusation of murder from a girl you see as your own daughter? But if I were to dismiss this completely, you'd also think I'm not being considerate of your feelings. Ah well, let Uncle Marcel teach you another lesson. Do you know what the biggest flaw in your reasoning is?
I suppose you're gonna tell me anyways.
It's timing again. I'm a businessman by trade. From that standpoint, there's no reason for me to kidnap young women. In addition, I left my home in Snezhnaya when I was young to come to Poisson and work in some trade. My business only thrived when I received Callus's patronage. But the disappearances began before I ever stepped foot in Fontaine.
I do apologize, demoiselle. This was my mistake.
No, it's not your fault. I'm sure he had come prepared.
Is there anything else you'd like to? You can also take a look at my border entry records, or ask my friends. Could those records and testimonies do
I'm just
something
gonna
to
put some
appease
dialogue
the
here because
unspeakable
this scene's going on
anguish
for
in your
long enough,
heart?
dude.
Seems like she got the wrong. At this rate, Navia will be convicted for falsely accusing him.
I think you've done a superb job of dissecting your father's feelings as he neared the end of his life. But aren't you going against all of his wishes and expectations right now? He wished for you to become more rational, collected, and conscientious, instead of dwelling only on your own feelings. Once you've learned to be more considerate of others' feelings, and to stop rushing headlong into things.
This isn't just about me, and it never has been. The biggest difference between me and the rest of the victims is that I still have the ability to search for the truth, while that same agency has long been taken from them. The people whose families were destroyed by synth abuse, the people who lost their loved ones to the serial disappearances, and the people who suffered tragic ends due to their sense of justice. Many people's images are flashing before my eyes. I'm sure some are coming to those of you in the audience as well. And whose image do you see, Marcel? Is it a man named Vacher?
Huh.
Oh, so you do know that name.
Oh,
fuck.
Merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Anyways, meanwhile, a little while earlier. Oh yeah, meanwhile, back here. I am under the water. Oh, perfect form. Holy shit. What the fuck is this? Ah. What are you guys? Recon log mech.
It's justice o'clock!
Yeah.
Hurry up, Grassa! It's justice o'clock!
Where the fuck you going? Guys over here. Water gun. Start this up.
The floor is going up. Is it because of this mechanism in the middle? That guy really prepared a lot
Baby,
of
what
stuff
are you
for
doing?
this
Are you
place.
dreaming? Looks nice. This place
Thinks
looks.
we need to go up, but Paimon doesn't see a way. Let's take a look around. Maybe we'll find a hidden mechanism that'll show us the way up.
I found a mechanism. Oh.
The water
I'm drowning. Oh!
Now we can swim to the top. But this is still a ways away from where we need to go.
But now we get up here, Paimon. Impeccable form again there. Holy shit, Aether. Oh, what's the dog doing?
Oof! Headbutt! It's justice o'clock!
Yeah.
Charge! Hero incoming!
Geological survey, man. What?
Water jet.
It's justice o'clock!
Yeah.
The more Hydra sigils I get, the more I can give to the fountain. Which means more rewards I get, which means more Primo gems I get, which means I can gamble more.
Now the path is clear. Let's go.
No, no impeccable form this time. Those guys look like guards. Oh. Oh. Well, I guess our time to die is now. Gentlemen? Oh, these are the, guard mechas.
Fearless.
Wipe out!
Hurry up, Grassa! Hi! Yeah! By my spark, the night burns! Paradigm shift! Hero incoming! Da! Dip! Heads
Where
on!
did dogs come from?
Headbutt! Hero incoming!
Bombs away!
Yeah! Kapow! It's justice o'clock!
Fuck you.
Merciless.
Hello?
After all that, we finally made it to the innermost sanctum. Though, as expected, the mastermind isn't here.
Okay. He's being charged by Navi as we speak.
That's right. The
A lot of treasure here.
pink accessories, a hair tie, a necklace, even a makeup box.
Why would he have these?
Oh, Paimon sees it too, but why? Huh? You mean the girls from? And then they were turned into all the boxes of things. These names. Oh, look! There's an important-looking basin over here, and it's full of water.
What do you mean over here? We're right next to it.
That means this is where they make all the synth. And that's if you dilute it with normal water, you'll get synth. But the pure Paimon will take notes on. Let's see what's written here. Nothing escapes Detective Paimon's eyes.
I'm pretty sure it does.
Callus, Navia's father. Oh, this seems to be an investigation. Yep, it's about finding someone to assassinate Jacques and Callus because of a lack of confidence that Jacques himself would go through with it. This should prove the existence of the third person, right? We still have not determined the exact content of the key information Callus has passed on to certain members of his organization. The old dog's a real menace to deal with. Even if he abides by the promise he's made to us, he will still have the upper hand. He can act whenever he wants to make our lives miserable. The only option left is to remove him from the picture entirely. I concur.
Murder.
Let's send someone to kill him. He won't declare war as long as we don't touch Navia. Oh, seems like we've got a bunch of correspondence between the higher-ups.
Intriguing.
They're all just so evil.
Are these balls with sin for parental water?
There's so much synth here. And so many bottles of ingredients that probably just contain the waters of the primordial sea.
Yeah, tree, there are many.
Mixing in progress. Ready to drink? Stock sample? Huh. They've also got all the synth pretty clearly labeled. Whoa, there's even fruit-flavored synth? Yep, it's super obvious.
And the last piece of information here is this.
What's this over here? Looks like some kind of place for research. Experiment number 16 aims to verify Jacob Ingold's research conclusions on the primordial sea and use his theory as a foundation to achieve a breakthrough. The experiment was a failure. No individual managed to resurface from the water from the primordial sea. Female specimens 22, 23, and 24 were dissolved. Sorry,
I'm down.
Traveler. Paimon will try her best. It's just that Paimon's never read something so scary before. How can someone write something that terrible in such a matter-of-fact tone? You read the rest. Paimon's too scared to keep going.
Okay, I guess.
So that's why he did all of these experiments. But did he really think he'd be able to find a way just by dissolving people over and over? That's just insane! Huh? Isn't that the name you heard by the fountain? Paimon thought
Maybe,
he
I don't
was
fucking
an
know, dude.
eyewitness in the serial disappearances case.
Okay.
You mean Vache is the one who did all of these... experiments?
Yeah, apparently. Anyways, do we get out of here now?
So that's it! Vache was no victim, but personally took his lover and... No, that's not it either! If that's the case, why would he want... In any case... We've
leave?
looked at almost everything here, and it seems like... Yeah, we haven't found anything that... No wonder even Neuvillette wasn't able to find anything. That way, even if we bring all this back to the opera, we won't be able to identify the true culprit. Sure thing. Paimon won't admit defeat to this guy either.
Look at all this. I just looked at all this.
You take that side and Paimon...
Do we find anything or no?
Nothing at all. And Paimon can't even find snacks either. Whoa, really? What Paimon see?
I found a book.
Pierre. Isn't that Vache's lover's name? Then you found her diary. Aw, it's just a normal diary chronicling their love story. So many! A whole page's worth! But the final name she decided, Marcel. Wait, but...
Oh.
Marcel's pretty old. Has this case been going on for so long that he's Vache and Venier's grown son?
Paimon? If we fucking broke the case open. Let's go.
Hey! Paimon still hasn't figured it out yet.
Yeah, well, I have.
And whose image do you see, Mars? Is it a man named Vache? Oh, so you do know that name.
I'm merely surprised you'd suddenly say the name of someone I've never even heard of.
I was waiting for you to say that.
Navia! We're back!
As expected of my partner. I just...
Just how often do you intend to flout the rules of this court?
Yes,
It's all right,
that's my
Monsieur
answer.
Neuvillette. Given their confidence, I expect they've found the crucial evidence.
Yeah, I have. Okay. According to the guide, I select this one. Yeah, this is right. Why is the words all fucked up? Can we, like, give like Y, A, and B like a bit more space? Figures notebook. Yep.
But the truth of it, Marcel, is that
Why am I
you've
fucking talking?
always been Vacher.
Huh?
We've investigated your lair and we already know everything! After your lover, Venier, was dissolved, you kept abducting young women to experiment on the hopes of bringing her back to you! You even created Marcel as a new identity and destroyed all records of your past as Vacher!
So that's it. Even the villains in opera performances rarely go that far. And with that,
I don't like how
Marcel's
fucking
motive
April
has
speaks.
now been established.
This information regarding your past also dismantles your prior timing defense. Well, Marcel, do you know where you went wrong?
You fucked with me, you piece of
You
shit.
fixated your gaze on the lover that passed away, instead of paying attention to the living people around you. So,
I guess as
you
well.
never noticed how we changed, or how we grew as individuals.
You also never understood Boss's real expectations for his daughter.
Or our determination to see things through.
Your determination.
Mr. Marcel, please speak up now if you would like to defend yourself. Otherwise, the trial will move on to the next stage.
Do you really think I wanted to do any of this? Pay attention to you? What for? Have you ever paid attention to me? Ever empathized with my pain? Ever known how it feels to watch the love of your life dissolve right in front of your eyes? No one helped me. No one even believed me. All those decades ago, even the officers from the Maison Gardiennage were laughing at me. They said there's no way a human being
Hold on, I just
can
looked at
turn
chat
into
again
water.
recently.
So I
Why are
must
they
have gone
clapping?
mad from grief.
Just look at chat recently.
Vinier's death was brushed
Not,
away by all
Tony
of you,
saying
as
this,
if
not
it
if you
didn't
get
matter
turned
at
into
all.
soup, or maybe
Well,
even worse.
Now
What do you
know,
mean?
don't you?
What's worse than being turned into soup?
It's too late now. All those who were dissolved are gone forever. You only have yourselves to blame. You set up this ornate opera house in pursuit of your so-called justice, your beloved drama, while turning a blind eye to the suffering of the people. Venier is dead. We promised each other that we would always be together. Wherever she goes, I will follow. But I'm not from this blasted place, so I can't be dissolved, no matter what I do.
Hey, is that water from the primordial sea that he's drinking?
I can't
appears to be so.
dissolve! Can't dissolve! Can't dissolve!
Oh, he's poisoned.
Do you all see? I can't go! I can't follow! So if I can't go where she is, what choice do I have but to try to bring her back? I did all of that, and in the end, that accursed Callus still got the better of me. I spent my entire life living on pins and needles, only to get stabbed by his idiot daughter at the very end.
The suspect is exhibiting signs of mental distress. Guards, please restrain him.
Don't touch me! Don't anybody come near me! I still need to save Venier. Our promise. We made a promise. Venier. Venier! Please, Venier. Don't think badly of me. All I want to do is fulfill our promise.
At this point, the verdict of this trial is clear. With Mr. Marcel's conviction, the charges against Mr. Tartaglia no longer have any basis.
Ah, goddamn, we're literally to see
Fine
that
by
man
me.
fight.
I was in a bad mood, but after a show like that, I'm actually feeling pretty good.
My guy, you were almost
Traveler,
put to a
please
trial and
submit
killed.
all the evidence you have collected to the guards, so that I might review and summarize the truth behind the serial disappearances case.
Okay.
The man now known as Marcel was originally named Vacher and worked as an adventurer with his partner and lover Vignier. During an underwater expedition, Vignier accidentally came into contact with water from the primordial sea and was dissolved in front of Vacher as a result. Vacher learned of the primordial water's existence through the work of others and began to kidnap young women for research, with the goal of discovering a method to restore Vignier back to life. To cover his tracks, he invented the new alias of Marcel and began to operate a business in Poisson. During the course of his research, Vacher discovered that a diluted concoction of water from the primordial sea can induce feelings of euphoria, and began to manufacture and market synth. However, as he accumulated wealth to fund his continued research and expanded the scope, he came into conflict with Spina di Rosula. After exchanging blows with Spina di Rosula for many years, Vacher decided to assassinate their president Callus at a banquet. Although the assassination did not go as Vacher expected, he was able to turn Callus into the murder suspect by dissolving the assassin he sent to the scene. And just recently, Vacher attempted to frame Linny as the culprit of the serial disappearances case, using a similar method. However, his attempt to frame Linny failed, and the power of water from the primordial sea became public knowledge. This case also exposed enough of Vacher's machinations that he was eventually successfully charged in court. Thus concludes the enigmatic history of the serial disappearances case, with the truth revealed to all.
Boy, there's like
The
5 people
Oratrice
clapping.
will now deliver the final verdict regarding the charges against Mr. Vacher.
Guilty? Is he getting executed for his crimes?
According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinal, Mr.
There's no way you
Vacher
keep fucking saying that
is
immediately.
guilty.
Guards! Take Vacher away.
Good. It's what he deserves.
With that, the serial disappearances case is over now.
We really just witnessed history. Who would have thought the true culprit would be such a polite and well-spoken guy?
Yippee! We helped Navia bring the bad guy to justice! He's hurt so many innocent people and now he's finally getting what he deserves. Huh? Are you okay?
You crying?
Demoiselle, you were absolutely brilliant.
The day our late boss had always hoped for has finally come. You can rest easy now, knowing justice has been served.
Yeah. Yeah. It's finally over. It's all thanks to you guys. And my partner. See, Papa? Spina di Rosula's still doing well with me at the helm.
Well now, hasn't this been a most delicious piece of drama? The villain has been caught, justice has been served, past wrongs have been righted, and it's a big ol' happy ending. Since it's been such a great show, I'll just let the false accusations against me slide. Either way, I've still got some business to attend to. So, if you'll excuse me...
Please
Where the
wait
fuck you
just
going?
one moment, Mr. Tartaglia.
Oh.
What now? None of this has anything to do with me.
According to court protocol, since this trial was initiated due to a charge against you, a verdict must also be made regarding the initial charge before the trial can conclude.
Oh, come on. Is this really necessary? Haven't you already caught the real criminal? Isn't it time for side characters like me to exit stage left?
Please respect the laws of Fontaine. This has always been the rule.
All right, but this sure is a lot of hassle. All I need to do is stand over there, right? Let's just get this over with.
Through evidence presented in the public trial that was just held, It has been established that Mr. Tartaglia has no direct connection to the serial disappearances case. The guilty party has been identified, and thus it is logical to suppose Mr. Tartaglia is innocent of the charges. We now turn to the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale to render the final verdict on the charges. According to the judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse guilty.
What? What the fuck you do?
Hey, hey! That's not funny! Didn't you just say I'm supposed to be innocent?
What did he do?
What's with this verdict? Is your justice machine malfunctioning?
Huh? This has never happened before. The Oratrice actually returned a different verdict from the Chief Justice.
I mean, have you ever heard of an
I like how
innocent
even
Fatui Harbinger?
Nuvia's just standing
Do
there
you
like,
think
what
the
the fuck? This
Oratrice
doesn't
might
make
have
any
just
sense.
convicted him on general principle?
But weren't the charges about the serial disappearances case? No matter what else he's guilty of, it shouldn't affect the verdict in this case, right?
The judgment of the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale is, by law, the final verdict of the court. We must accept the guilty verdict. Guards,
I like how Ewan's like, "Oh, this
please
has never
take the
happened before."
suspect into custody per court protocol.
Don't do anything rash now.
So this is how justice is done in Fontaine. What a joke. You've got your rules. Well, I've got mine too!
We'll find out where the animation budget went for this quest. More of them showed up. By the way, I did in fact fight him in this form.
He's activating his spell legacy!
Oh my god.
I am sorry. If you have been wronged, we will find the truth. But the rules of the court must be upheld.
Like, he only got a single scratch on him.
Hey, Monsieur Novelette, what's going on? Shouldn't they have been cleared already?
Apologies. This is also the first time I've encountered such a situation. However, according to the rules established at the conception of Fontaine's court system, the Oratrice's judgment is the final verdict of the court. All I do is follow court procedure. As for why the Oratrice arrived at the conclusion it did, you should probably ask someone more
Well, it's never been
knowledgeable
wrong
than me.
before, right? I don't know.
Why are you looking at me? I had nothing to do with it. I don't know
calm
what
down.
happened there either. Hey, stop staring at me!
What
Oh
does
my-
Lady
calm
Furina
down.
mean by that?
She says she has no idea either, but that's impossible. Didn't she create the Oratrice herself?
Yeah, so are the verdicts reliable or not? Can results like this really be called justice?
My dearest citizens, did you really think we'd allow an incorrect verdict to be handed out in this court? Did you really believe that the judgment could be mistaken or be the result of some sort of random mishap? Don't tell me you thought even I had been blindsided by the Oratrice's result.
But the way she looked just now, it was pretty obvious she had no idea what was going on.
However, given the state of things, I shall give you an explanation. Everything that just took place, including my supposed shock and bafflement, was a part of an elaborate performance, with every action meant to stir up drama.
You are lying your ass off right now, but you know what? Go for it.
Of course, for every performance, there is a script. Everything has unfolded exactly as I expected from the very beginning. As the embodiment of the very concept of justice, the Oratrice shall never render an arbitrary judgment. If you thought Child had nothing to do with the serial disappearances case, it is only because you've been blinded by the superficial appearance of innocence. Everything he's done, not to mention the danger he poses, are beyond ordinary comprehension and completely unforgivable. All shall be revealed in time. You will come to understand my noble intentions, as well as the absolute correctness of the Oratrice's verdict. Now, having said that, although I hate to leave things hanging in suspense, it is now time for this performance to end. As the lead actress, I shall be the first to take my leave. Toodaloo!
So she chose to make her
she
escape
goes.
after all, did she?
Yeah, she does that often,
So
huh?
you're saying we shouldn't put much stock into what she just said?
She probably just put on that performance to save face. As for the truth, it's unlikely that she actually has any idea.
Might have
However,
pulled the rug out
please
from
be
under her.
assured that I will continue to investigate this case in a personal capacity. Just as I promised, if the judgment has been incorrect, we will do our utmost to clear his name.
All right. Even though we feel pretty badly for him, we'll take your word for it for now.
I think this is the end of the quest right here.
After all, he's done plenty of bad stuff, so he should have known he'd go to prison someday, right?
Am I wrong? Chapter 4, Act 2. Yep, this is it. Oh no, we gotta leave the house, and then do two last things. So yeah, we're here. I walked in a wall. I was looking down at my phone. Yeah. This is a shorter quest line for the Archon quest.
Hey, what are you doing? Quick, stop him!
Huh?
Traveler! Hey! Traveler!
What do you want?
Marcel, what are you doing over here?
Stop resisting arrest! Cease, or we'll add another charge to the list!
No, wait! I just want to ask the Traveler something. I'm not looking to run away. Please, just let me ask this one small thing.
Go on.
Oh, either.
Thank you. I was being led away when I finally realized something. Where did you first hear the name Vacher? I erased all records of that name. So, unless...
Are you still trying to prove your innocence? Give it up. You've already been convicted.
I met her.
Really? You did? You're sure? You met her? But how could that be? How did you manage to do it?
Something to do with the hydro element.
Fountain of Lucine? Then she's been so close to me all along. And I just never... Please give me a chance to talk to her again. Just let the Traveler take me to the fountain to see her one last time. This is the last request I'll ever make in my life. You can do whatever you want to me afterwards. I don't care.
What? Give an inch and you want to take a mile? Do you think serial killers get to make requests like that?
Paimon agrees. Why should we give him what he...
This request, is it worth as much to you as your life?
Of course! Wait, no. It's worth even more than my life.
Humans. Will they betray the instinct to live just to satisfy spiritual needs?
Yeah, they will know yet.
Very well. I will grant your request.
Your Honor, I fear that...
I will go with him. You do not need to worry about any
Considering he took out Child as he was fucking powering up.
I shall leave him in your most capable hands, Chief Justice.
The only other person I've been able to take him out is
Thank you,
me.
Your Honor.
So he's at least on me level of power. Wait, what? Bro. I need to fucking go. Who is this? Why do I need to complete his quest and fucking go to the fountain? No, that's the wrong one. This is the right. This is the other one. When it returns to waters. That's 700 meters away! Okay, I get... Okay, so I'm gonna end stream here, I guess, not at the quest end like I wanted to, because we have another fucking quest to do here, and I don't feel like doing it on stream. God damn it, game. I saw the words pop up, and I was like, what? What do you mean? Then I walked out here, and I can't do the fucking quest line. Anyways, yeah, that is it for this stream of Genshin Impact. I'll see you all again on Thursday for the next part of Fontaine's quest, but I'm gonna finish this up off stream, and then, you know, next time we'll be doing Act 3 of Chapter 4. This is Chapter 4, right? Better question, why do I still have fucking... I need to go back to the shop. I need to start knocking out some of these fucking quests, dude. Why do I still have... oh, this is an interlude. Maybe I'll do that after I finish... Well... After I fucking finish this piece of shit, dude. I'll go finish this now, dude. I'll go fucking finish this now. Anyways, yeah, thank you for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow for Warframe Wednesday. Goodbye!